Good morning, everybody. Welcome to JTraedz TV, where we discuss all stock-related content and much more. I'm your host. You already know what it is, JTraedz. Follow me on all social media platforms under my name, JTraedz. Y'all know what time it is. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Guys, I do have I didn't get have time to grab the news. We'll go over it though. Let's go ahead and jump over our SPY recaps, our economics, and the president's schedule for the day to see where we go from here. So far, we are holding up that uptrend. Remember, we spoke about this yesterday. We was keeping on watch as the market was closing right around that 719.50, and as I told you guys, I still believe that we could go up higher. Based off of what we was watching. You remember I was doing my research on the weekly time frame and so forth, where I still felt like we had a lot of room to still push to the upside above that 720 level, due to the fact is we wasn't oversold, overbought just yet. And sure enough, you remember I told you the price points yesterday was going to be between 720 to 722. What price point did we pop up this morning with, guys? Up to 721.99. So I was off by 1 penny. So other than that, guys, let's go ahead and dive right into our recaps real quick. SPY, we had an open yesterday of 714.63, a high of 719.79, a low of 710.45, a close of 718.66 with a volume of 67 million. Let's go ahead and jump right into the economics. As far as economic goes today, guys, we do have PMI manufacturing final that's going to be at 9:45. We're going to have the ISM manufacturing index that's going to be at 10 o'clock. So keep in mind, guys, we will have that at 9:45 and 10 o'clock. Definitely keep that in mind. Last but not least, as far as the president's schedule goes, what we have today to see if Donald Trump, they're going to see basically have any type of conference or anything that could either boost the market and so forth. As far as the president's schedule, what do we have? 10 o'clock, the president receives his intelligence briefing. And the only thing after that is going to really be at 3 o'clock. The president participates in an event with seniors. That's pretty much all we have as far as the president's schedule. Let's go ahead and dive right into our charts. So as we spoke about it yesterday, guys, remember we was watching towards the market close, right around that 719.50 level to see if it was gonna get that break above that price point and even higher. And also, remember I told you guys, watch post market to see what was gonna happen as the Apple's earnings came out. We did get a break right above that 719.50. We want to create a new high right up towards 720.82. I marked that off. Post market. Well, let me see how high did we go post market. We ended up right around 721.39. Then wound up coming all the way back down towards that 750, 779, 719.79 level. Then wound up reversing back on up, kind of keeping us on this little uptrend at this time. We do have the new all-time highs, the new 52-week high, which is at 721.99. If you want to round it off, 722, pretty much. So definitely keep that on watch. So it look like right now we're in a range of 720, 722. So we know right now tops to say at 722. We do get a little pullback down. Remember the rotation, the range that we in right now is between 720, 722. So we're gonna keep it on watch to see if we're gonna get a further push to the upside, whether we will break that 722 on up, create new higher price points, or will 722 be that top area as of now, and we'll start to get that pullback on down. If that area starts to top out, we can't get that breakout. Keep in mind, guys, we may, if sellers do come in heavy, we could possibly, I'm just letting you guys know as we go into next week, we could possibly form, if this level doesn't hold, a possible inverted cup and handle pattern. So we're going to keep that on watch to see where we go as the bell ring. And you already know it's a Friday. I only stay half a day because I don't want nobody over trading and giving back their gains that they already made Monday through Thursday. So just definitely keep everything on watch. We'll see where we go from here. If y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns, you already know, feel free to hit me up, guys, and we'll rock and roll. And don't forget, guys, next week, starting Monday, guys, is the Trade-a-thon, where we're gonna be starting up the small account challenge. So don't forget about that. Keep that in mind. Small account challenge is underway, guys. We'll be starting Monday. So right now we're holding the range at this time between 720 up to 722. We're going to see if that 722 is going to hold up as a resistance. Basically sellers preventing the buys from breaking out and reversing it back on down. Or will we have enough buys today to break through that 722 and create a newer, higher price point? So right now we have a little uptrend from pre-market bottoms as we go into intraday. So look like we're starting to create a little uptrend right now at this moment. We're going to see if that uptrend is going to hold and continue to hold even as we approach that 722 level. So let's see on how we can do this. Let me take yesterday's this little top area here, and I'm gonna mark it off almost something like this to this nature to see if this little range is gonna hold as of now for right now. So we're gonna see if this little uptrend is gonna continue to hold. Go for a little possible ascending triangle squeeze, little breakout. Buyers need to get back above that 721.39 up to that 722 level for that possible continuation push to the upside. Jay, how much higher can we go? I mean, if we break 722, I do see possible 722.50 up to 723. So we're gonna definitely keep this on watch to see on how long this uptrend is going to continue. Could we get an uptrend at the beginning of the market, first half of the market, and then transition back on down, or will we just continue an uptrend towards the upside? Let me check where we at right now. I don't think it's gonna show right now at the moment, not yet. I think once the bell ring, we'll see on where that RSI is at as well to see if we are definitely going into that overbought area. So, I mean, as I told you guys, I felt like we was going to push above that 720 level, which we did. So, definitely keep that on watch. Let me double check. Let me do my test runs on these platforms. Let me just make sure that the chat box is working and we are good to go. Let me send a test to myself. All right, so YouTube is working. And let me go to Twitch as well. Let me double check that one. Test. All right, we are all good to go on Twitch and YouTube so far. And for my, what time it is right now? 21. And for my Patreon members, guys, I did post the updated pre-market, charts. Let me go to it real quick. For those who are on that, I did post it to you guys this morning. Like I said, a little bit of a range. I posted up right here, guys. You can clearly see it. Pre-market prep for Friday, May 1st. Longs, you need to break above that 720.82. Our targets for right now is going to be 721.39 up to that 721.99, which is the new 52-week high. Shorts, we need to stay below that 720.82 for the possible targets back down towards 719.79, down to 719.50. From the 719s back down to the 718s. From 718.50s down to 718.10s. And last but not least, all the way back down towards that 716.87, which was that previous 52-week high. That's that strong area that we needed to break in order for us to get to the 719s and 720s and so forth. So keep that in mind. And as I stated, economics, guys, PMI manufacturing final, that's going to be at 9:45. ISM manufacturing, 10 o'clock. NME, that means no major earnings, so we're done with all the blue chips as of now. And I did post up the news in the list right here. So Dow future jumps 200 points to start May trading as oil fails. Apple shares jump and so forth. And I will send you guys the link so far. What we have: S&P 500 futures and Dow Jones Industrial Average futures rose on Friday. Boosted by Apple shares as a new month of trading gets underway. Dow Jones Industrial Average futures rose Friday, boosted Apple shares, while oil prices fell as new month of trading got underway. Futures tied to the Dow advanced 210 points or 0.4%. S&P 500 futures gained 0.3%, while NASDAQ futures hovered around the flat line. So that's what we have so far. So as I told you guys, and as we read a few articles right before the Apple earnings came out, that they were anticipating some good news on Apple for a possible push to the upside. So remember, I was warning you guys, alerting you guys on what we could expect going into the earnings on Apple before the earnings call hit, which was around, I think, 5 o'clock yesterday, 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern. So right now, Meta is in an uptrend, guys. Ascending triangle pattern. I did set up for Meta. Remember, longs, we need to get that break above that 720 level. As far as Apple, remember our yesterday target was 276. We did hit 276, got that pull back down right before earnings came out, all the way down to that 267. Wound up getting that catapult right back through 276, all the way up towards 284.89, which is your high of day post market yesterday. So this is the area that we're going to need to get back above if we want to see continuation upside towards that 290. So definitely keep that on watch. And also Apple look like it has a little bit of an uptrend still building at this moment. Let's see what price point is that. That's gonna be around this I want to say 277.50 ish. Down to that 276. So it look like a little range right here could be we could be holding, guys, between the 276 up towards that 280 284 89 if you want to round it off 285. So right now look like, you know, Apple has its own little range right now, but we know that we need to break above that 284.89 up to 285 if we want to get that potential push up towards 286, 288 and so forth. Apple, you already, I mean not Apple, Meta, you already know what's your main target, our main price point. We need to get above the 620. So right now, like I said, as far as Meta, you're still building up. Let me see how Tesla looking, because I know we're talking about Tesla creeping on up. Let's see where we at right now with Tesla. All right, Tesla, guys, remember our main area, 385. Remember, 385 is your key mark. Remember, we talked about this. 385 is key level. 385 on Tesla. We want to see more upside. Watch it, 385. Even Tesla look like it's building like this uptrend from yesterday's bottom going into today. So it looks like it has its own little uptrend at this time. Let me create a little new one real quick from these bottoms here up to today's setup. Let's see, can we maintain that uptrend? As of now, buy stay above that 382.50 for that push back above 385 up. Level from that price point of 385 is going to be that 387.50 up to 390. So it looks like they're all gearing up to set up for ascending triangle patterns, because Meta has one, Tesla has one, Apple has one, SPY has one. Look like they're all gearing up for ascending triangle patterns. We just have to break above our respectful levels. Meta 220, I'm sorry, 620. Tesla 385. Apple's gonna be that what it was, that 284, yeah, 284 level. SPY's gonna be up towards that new price point, 721.99 if you want to round it off, 722. So we're gonna get the continuation push to the upsides on these bad boys to see what we get for today, guys. Keep in mind today is Friday. This is the first day of May, guys. First trading day of May, even though Friday is last trading day of the week. Let's see on how the beginning of May is gonna start up. Will we get the continuation or will we start to get the pull back down to the downside? So guys, do feel free to let me know. Like I said, you have the floor too. If y'all going over anything or looking at anything, again, today is the last day that I'm gonna try to help as many traders as I can. Because remember, Monday I'm gonna be fully focused on my trade-a-thon on the small account challenge. So feel free to, if y'all have any questions, comments, or concern, feel free to let me know. So right now, look like we all building up trends. I already got my alerts set on all these bad boys. Let me see. Did I put an alert? I got my alert for Tesla. I got my alert for Meta. Let me put the new alert for SPY real quick, which is 21.99. Round it off, really 22. I mean, I'm gonna just put 22. I'm gonna round it off. It's only a penny off from 22, so I might as well round that. Did I put my alert for Apple? Apple. Let's see. Apple is gonna be all right. I already got my alert for Apple too. Let me take a look at the rest of them real quick too while I'm at it. What we got left? 2 minutes. Google, gotta get back above 380 for sure. Get back above 380. I will set my alert on that one. If we do get a bounce on up, 380 is gonna be that. 380 is gonna be the area we need to climb back on top for upside. Create 380. 26. All right, 380 above. That's gonna be on Google. All right. Apple. What about AMD? AMD, we gotta get back above that 353. That was from yesterday. We talked about what we got left on this clock. 1 minute left. I'm trying to hurry and get everything set up real quick now, guys. All right, 353. It's gonna be for AMD upside for that possible pushback up towards that 357 level. We already went over Tesla. We already went over Meta. What about Nvidia? We gotta get back above 202 to 204. The main area that we need to hold was 200. Now we want to start the reverse, 202 to 204. Let me go ahead and try to set my alert as quick as I can, guys. Bell is about to ring. Make sure you got your trading plan set in motion. Today is Friday. Keep that in mind. Hottest times of the market on Fridays is at the beginning of the market. Got about 10 seconds, guys, to the bell ring. 204, and I'm gonna go ahead and hold it so we can get ready for the market, guys. And market is ringing right now. Bell ringing. There we go. There we go. There we go. So let's see where we're going, guys. Let's see where we're going. What was coin is back above 190.78. That was my alert on coin that just went off. What else we had? Tesla, guys, 385. God dang, they all going off. Goodness. What else just went off? Holy crap. Everything just went off just now. Alright, let's see. 385, guys. Tesla, watch it, 385. Ready to get that push on Tesla. Top gainer right now, Apple. Followed by Microsoft, then Meta, then Nvidia. Let's see what we're looking like on on Apple right now. Apple, all right, back above 280 to 280.250. Want to get that push right back up towards that, close towards that 285. So the next level up, guys, is 280.250. From that price point, we want to get that push up to 285. That's on Apple. Meta, we need that 620. Meta 620. SPY, we need 722. Keep everything on watch right now. Nvidia, guys, right above 202. Nvidia above 202. Next level up, we want, guys, is 204. So Apple starting to get that push back to the upside, guys. As long as you get above that 280.250, we want that push up towards 285. Trying to set up, I mean, they all exploding right now. Look at Tesla, guys. Look at Tesla. Tesla's already exploding right above 385. Remember, I told you, it looked like they were doing something. I told you, they looked like they were gearing up to set up something. Remember, I told you guys to keep your eyes peeled on Tesla. They were up to something. I told y'all. I knew Tesla was up to something. Remember, I was breaking down that build-up. I told you, keep your eyes peeled on Tesla. Once you get above that 385, keep it on watch. Good morning, Queen. Good morning, Queen. Remember yesterday we talked about Tesla? What I told you? What I told you, Aussie? That they was building up to something on Tesla. I told everybody to watch what price point? 385. I told them. Meta, remember that was another one, but we got to get it back above 615 to 620. But Tesla is executing. Watch it 385. Make sure you stay above 385. What else we got? SPY, we're still watching at 722. Watch it 722. I'm trying to hurry and set up everything as fast as I can, man. They all moving real quick, moving fast. Good Lord, by the time, damn, look like we're already about to break. I'm gonna put my alert, bump it. I'm gonna put it. I got them going as fast as I can, guys. Damn. Apple 282.50 for the possible push up to 285. They all exploding right now. It's hard to keep watch. Here we go, guys. SPY 722. They all exploding right now. I'm trying to keep on. Here we go, guys. SPY 722. Going back up to that high of day. Bam, 722.22. They all exploding. Boy, they exploding right now. Good Lord, they exploding. Apple, guys, is still on the rise. Look for your 285. 285 on Apple. 285 on Apple. They all exploding. Creating a new high of day for for SPY. Let's see, can we stay above 722 and not get stuffed. Whew, man. They all exploding right now. I'm trying to stay on top of them. Jeez Louise, they all exploding. They going for that next move up to the upside. Look at SPY, guys. Look at SPY. Watch it 722. Stay above that price point for the next leg on up. Next level that I was anticipating is 722.50. I'm going to post up 722.50. Jesus, they all explode. I'm going to just put lines. I ain't got enough time to be putting alerts. They moving too quick. I ain't got time to put alerts. I'm going to just have to put the lines in place. Next possible prediction level. That's all I can do right now. They moving too quick. I can't do it. They moving too damn fast. I can't. Doing the best I can. So 722.50. I'll just put the mark. Woo! But I told everybody for Tesla. I told everybody. We went through it yesterday before anything happened. I said, guys, look like Tesla is creeping up. I said, watch. I told you your main important price point in Tesla, as long as we stay above 380. I said from 380, 382.50. From 382.50, I said your main key target was 385. I gave everybody heads up. There's only so much I can do. So it's up to y'all to listen to what I say, write the shit down. Other than that, this on y'all. I told everybody on Tesla, I warned everybody. SPY warned everybody. I told shorts not to jump in on a short side because we could see more upside. We could gap up. I told everybody yesterday, I say shorts do not jump in at 719.50 because that thing could explode up based on what Apple is going to present. I told everybody. don't do it. I told shorts, don't do it. I said we could push up even higher because we still are not in the overbought level where the bad boy can still keep pushing. I told shorts, don't do it. You can't say I didn't tell you. I'm traders. The only thing I can do is keep it real with you guys. Yesterday, y'all were my witness. And Meth, what's up, boss? Nice to see y'all. Hope you and the family have a blessed one, boss. Thank you so much for coming through, too. Aussie, thank you so much for coming through, too. Traders, you got to keep in mind, it's only so much I can do. I'm going from one chart to the next, one chart to the next. I'm dropping information on you. It's up to you to write it down and memorize it. What did I tell you for Tesla? Watch the 380 up to the 382. I said your key level is 385. I told you guys this. Where did we explode at? 385 on up to 387.50, right at my target. It didn't break. My alert didn't go off, but look where we pushed up to, 387.50. Why would a lot of y'all? SPY, I told shorts at the end of the market, or even before the market, do not jump in on the short because that bad boy was still setting up for a possible uptrend. We could break above because remember we kept getting stuffed right at 1950. I said you don't know what it's gonna do because Apple earnings hasn't came out yet. I said that bad we could lead to a gap up and so forth. Let's go to the 15 minute time frame to see if I was lying about a gap up. 15-minute time frame. What did you get? Gap up. So it's up to y'all to listen, man. There's only so much I can do. Monday, hey, I'm focusing on my trades. I'm just gonna let you guys know. I mean, throughout this whole week, I gave y'all information after information after information on all stocks to help you guys out as much as possible, to put as much money in your pockets as possible. Next Monday, I'm doing my trading. I'm telling you, I'm focusing on my small account challenge. So I helped you guys make money from Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. As we closed out yesterday on SPY, I told you guys we could see a possible what? If we get above that price point, we could see a what? Possible gap up. What did you do today? Gapped up. So, hey, there's only so much I can do. So, can't say I didn't warn y'all. I didn't try to alert y'all, especially my shorts. Don't jump in on the short just yet. Let the buyers running on up to save your account so you didn't get blown up on. I told you shorts, don't do it. Let them push it up. We could go even higher. And so sure enough, we did. I told y'all yesterday, my guesstimation, we could see 720 to 722. And where we at? 722. So, hey, I did the best I could. So, can't say I didn't. Aussie, you my witness. Meth, y'all my witness. And then, Meth, thank you for this love and support, boss. Appreciate you. It's only so much I can do. I'm one trader, man. Going over so many charts in a short period of time, bouncing from place to place. There's only so much I can do by myself. I mean, we nailed it yesterday on SPY to a T. We nailed SPY, we nailed AMD, we nailed Meta, we nailed Tesla, we nailed, what else did we called out? It was something else we called out. Was it Amazon? I know AMD, Amazon, and I think Google. I think it was Google, if I'm not mistaken. So right now, guys, we are setting up for a possible bull flag pattern. Watch this level. Watch that 722.50. We could be setting up after this little pullback as long as you stay on top of that 722. Let's see if they're going to try to go for the next leg up. But watch this level from 722.50 back down to 722 itself. Let's just see. Because I know right now, everybody still, especially shorts, is still trying to guesstimate the tops, where the tops is going to be. Allow the market to tell you what it's going to do. Don't, just like they said, don't try to catch a falling knife. On the short side, do not try to catch a raging rocket. So, meaning that don't stop trying to step in front of it if you don't know if it's going to continue to go up. You don't know right now. Because you guys, as I told you guys yesterday, what can stop SPY right now? Natural levels themselves. Because you're above all price, all above indicators. You're above all 52-week highs, above all major resistance. So, it could continuously keep going till it get to a natural level and then start to reverse back on down. Let the market do what it does. Short, stop trying to guess an area. Wait for the market to give you the confirmation on the true top. Stop trying to guess it. There's no difference. By chasing the tops is no difference of chasing a bottom. There's no difference of flipping this chart upside down from a put standpoint and you're trying to catch bottoms after bottoms after bottoms. That's it. All it is in reverse. So shorts, be careful. You got a huge engulfing green candle at this time. Possibly could be setting up for a bull flag pattern for the next leg up. If they get that break above 722.50. AMD, guys, is above my... Oh, it hit my level. AMD hit my level. Where we at? Bam. 353 to where? 357. Another one called. There you go, baby. 357, 353 area that we called out first, right where my green line is, up to my red line, 357. There you go. Longs, you welcome. Longs, you welcome. So I done called out damn near every target on every single one I can think of. So watch out, guys, for the possible next leg up. Look like it's setting up for a bull flag pattern off of that 722. Let's see. Longs, can you get that break above 722.50 on up? Let's see. Watch the 722.50 to see can we go for the next leg up. We are setting up a potential bull flag on the 5-minute time frame. So keep that in mind. Potential bull flag pattern. Watch this level. Look at your setup. Engulfing green candle followed by a small red candle, still holding above what price point? 722. So that means that we can possibly still continue to the upside. So watch this level. Let's see if it's going to go for leg number 2. AMD, watch your 357 level here. The stick, can we stay on top or will we get that reversal back down? Watch your 357. Tesla, we are back underneath 385, back on down towards, watch your, the area you want to hold right now on Tesla is 382.50. 382.50 for the rebreak above 385. You want to stay within this ascending triangle pattern. There you go on that one. Right now we're still pushing on AMD. How we looking on Apple? Right now, guys, we in the 280s. Good Lord, it's hard to watch every single stock. They all explode right now. Let me change this one to Apple real quick. Apple, we're still pushing. Top key area I have, that was from post market, from yesterday's earnings. That was 284.89. If you want to round it off, 285. Get that break above that price point. Next key level, next possible key level we want to run up to is going to be up towards that 287.50 to 290. So watch this. We get that break above this 285. Next level up, 280. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and post this real quick. The next level up. If Apple does get that explosion, keep in mind, guys, Apple is the top gainer out of all the blue chips, followed by Microsoft. Microsoft, you already know what we need. We need another $15 on up. One of our main targets on Microsoft, if you are trading, is going to be 430. So we want another $15 push on that bad boy. NVIDIA, from 202, we want that push up towards 204. So we're the main areas on the video is going to be 210, 212. So let me see. Apple, we want to get that break above 285. Keep that on watch. From that price point, we want 287.50. That's going to be next once we get above 285. Keep that on watch. I'm trying to go through this, guys, as quick as I can. Got a lot of volume, bullish volume at this moment. So I'm trying to watch everything I can. So keep that on watch. AMD, watch it 357.03 level. Stay on top of that for that next leg up towards that 360. Keep that on watch. SPY, still battling right around at 722.50. Watch that level. Look like we got in some type of a little range fighting in between this area, like a 50-cent range from 722, 722.50. Shorts, you want to crack back below the old previous high of day, which is 721. 99, basically back underneath 722, back on down towards the 721.39s, the 720s itself. When we start to reverse, pretty much fall back in this range. In other words, right now you're on top of the range. We want to fall back underneath, back into this range for shorts. If you want to start to get that pull back and that tumble back down, fall back underneath 722. So if you want to finally get your shorts in. So from 722.50, want to go all the way down to 722. Crack 722, fall back in his range. That's what you want to see if you want to go for your shorts. Because I know there's a lot of shorts that's hungry and waiting and eager to do it. So that'll be your level. Crack back underneath 722. All right. So right now, look like Meta's getting weak. Tesla's getting weak. Amazon, little weakness, and Google back underneath 380. So those are weak. The only ones that look like is in green trying to hold is Apple, Microsoft, NVIDIA, AMD. Well, we falling back underneath that 357. Excuse me. Target has already been hit. Falling back on down. New high of day on that one is 385. I'm 358.23. But starting to fall right back down in this range on AMD. SPY, watch that to see if they're going to try to go for this bull flag pattern back up, on up for the next leg up. Watch that 722.50 to see can they break above it for that next key level up. Watch SPY. Keep that on watch. Watch your Apple as well. Still trying to climb his way back up. Keep that on watch. Got to get back above 82.50 for that push back up to 85 on that. Tesla, how we looking? Tesla, watch it 380. We want to get back above. Same thing. Oh yeah, because I forgot which ones were around the same price point. I think it was Google and Google and Tesla was around the 380s together. So keep everything on watch, guys. Keep it on watch. Keep everything on watch. Everything on watch. Look like SPY is still trying to go and trying to get above that 722.50. Let's see how much further can we keep pushing. But watch 22.50. That's going to be a little key level. Because they got longs need to get above that price point if they want to continue up towards 23.24. Shorts, keep them underneath 22.50. Yank them back down towards 22 itself, 722 itself. Back down in this range. That's what you want to see. You want to fall back in this range. Excuse me. Want to fall right back in this little range this way. Fall back down this way. AMD starting to pull back down, back underneath 353. Starting to get a strong pullback real quick. AMD starting to pull back. Watch SPY. AMD is already starting to topple back down. After hitting this target, back on down. So we're not gonna worry about AMD since that's falling real quick until we get back above 53. The hell is this? Oh. AMD had a nice pull. Let's see. How it's looking like on the put side of things. Put side, how the puts contracts looking. I mean, the puts went on some nice, they already went on some nice moves. Let me see where we at right now. Just look at one of the AMD puts. Oh yeah, what was the lows on that one? Lows was 11 cents, went up as high as 71 cents. I mean, that was still a good scalp on that. Keep on watch, guys. Watch your SPY. Watch your SPY between that 722.50 to 722. Long, stay above 722. Go for that re-break and push above 722.50. Shorts, you want to crack 722.50, back down in this old range. Back down in this old range. Back this way. You want to come back down towards that 721.39. Down towards that 720.82. Pretty much putting you back down towards this trend line. This way. So you want to go for that nice little top out, 722.50, and start to yank them back down underneath 722, down this way towards this trend line. If you want to finally start getting your, your puts in. So watch, keep it on watch, because the market is starting to get starting to tumble a little bit. Starting to tumble. All right, watch SPY, watch that. Again, 722.50 down to 722. Shorts, you want to close underneath 722. You want to turn that bad boy into resistance instead of support. You don't want them to trap you right here. Watch 722. Watch this level here. Close successfully underneath. And we could have a possible, could be gearing up for a possible pullback. So far, high of day is 722.62. So far. We're not saying it's over just yet. Because you're still holding. See, buyers are still fighting. Still trying to uphold that 722. It's not over just yet. Until we get a strong engulfing red counter that's going to shut it down. Until, we get a strong engulfing red counter that's going to make those buyers give back all their gains. Because we want a huge counter pulling back down this way. We want those buyers to give back all their gains. That's going to give you that good confirmation. But right now, all they're doing right now is trying to take resistance and try to turn it into support. Notice that? Trying to take one trap and reverse it right around that 722. So just be careful. Wait right now. Keep it on watch. Like I said, it's not over just yet. Not yet until you get back underneath that 722. So that means sellers going to have to come in with a strong engulfing red candle to take that floor away from them buyers as they, as we fall back in that range. So starting off 722.50 down to 722. So right now, 722.50 is holding up as resistance. Then we want to move down, 722. Then we want to move even further down, 721s. We want them to decrease in value. So come on, shorts. From 722.50, want to yank them back down. Go for a strong red candle close underneath 722. That's what you want. If you want that full confirmation to start to kick off. So come on, shorts, come in. So we want more buyers. More sellers to pile in and come in with a strong pull. Strong pull. We want to take this floor away from those buyers. We want to get back underneath this price point, fall back in this range, and start to move our way down. Because the goal is to what? If you're on the short side, what do we need? Lower highs, right? So once we again, say for instance this level holds. We want to fall down, go up, create another bull trap. Fall down, go up, create another bull trap. Because what do we want to create? Lower highs. So we want to take that one, come on down. Create another lower high, come on down. So we want to start right here at this little top. Could we get a possible downtrend setup right here, starting off right here? Could we? Could we get a possible startup right at this area if we can't break it? Could we get a possible downtrend setup, setting up? So that's what you want to create, a downtrend setup. Create lower highs. Start to yank them on down. Start to create bull traps versus bear traps. Start pulling. Start pulling. We already started pulling on AMD, so that's done. I mean, that's already pulled. They already pulled down underneath that 353. So shorts from 350, roughly 358 all the way down to 353. A $5 pullback. Boom, done on that one. Apple still trying to fight its way through, trying to create a cup and handle pattern. Right around that 85 level. Watch that. That's still trying to hold. See, that's what's helping SPY hold up too. See, Apple's still holding. That's your top gainer right now at a 4%, 4.7%. So Apple's still gearing up. So that's what's still holding SPY up at this time. So Apple is still making this move. Now, let's see what's going to happen at 285. Now, if 285 just rejected, we could see a possible rejection underneath that 722.50. Because they may be equivalent. Apple's 285 could be equivalent to SPY's 722.50. So let's just see if that's going to create a double top here. Let's see. Let's see if it's going to create a double top. Or will we break through it? So right now, we're still getting hammered underneath 722.50 on SPY. So it's still holding up as a little ceiling right here. You're still getting stuffed because notice none of the bodies of the candles, not the wicks, but notice the bodies of the candles have successfully broken above that price point just yet. So you're still getting stuffed. So it's still kind of showing you an area where sellers are sitting at. See right here? See how the bodies of the candles keep getting stuffed? You get, like I said, don't want, not the upper shadows, but look at the bodies of the candles. None of them have successfully gotten through what price point? 722.50. So that means that's holding up as a brick wall right now. 722.50. Unless buyers come in aggressive and go for a strong squeeze right above that price point. But other than that, just keep that area on watch and see if buyers going to break through, or I can sell it successfully, keep them underneath. Keep it on watch. Let's see what happens. But it's still building up. But at the same time, you're still building up like somewhat of a bull flag pattern. You're still building like a higher low build. You notice that? It's still slowly in a sneaky way trying to build a higher low. So buyers are trying to still squeeze through it. They're still trying to squeeze through it. Watch 722.50. Watch it, watch it. See on how if those buyers are going to try to break and close that candle above it. We got about 3 minutes. So watch this candle. Shorts, keep them underneath. Buyers, you already know you need to break through that key level because you need to turn resistance into support. So, because I know I got a lot of shorts that are hungry and willing to go in for a short. Shorts, watch it 722.50. Keep them underneath. Bam, there you go. Bam, there you go. More sellers are trying to pile in, trying to stop them. Upper shadow. So you see the battle? You got buying pressure, you got selling pressure. They fighting. Sellers are trying to keep them underneath. Buyers are trying to buy back up. So notice the battle even on this candle alone. Buying pressure, selling pressure. You got both sides fighting. Both sides are fighting. What we got left? 2 minutes. 2 minutes on this candle. We want to stay underneath that price point. 722.50. Because that could be the start of a top so far. As long as you keep those buyers underneath. But if they break through, they're aiming for the next possible price point up. That's gonna be up towards 723 to 723.50. What's up, Neff? Good morning, boss. Good morning. So watch this, guys. If they can keep them underneath, this could be the start of a possible downtrend setup. Possibly. If they keep them underneath. But also keep in mind, they also have a bull flag pattern too as well. So, bam, see? Excuse me. See what I mean? I told y'all, watch this sneaky area. Because remember I told you guys, I say even though, I said they sneakily trying to build an uptrend, they sneakily trying to build a higher low. There, see, boom, they squeezed them. But sellers couldn't hold it. See that? See? Keep it on watch. I told that level was going to be key. And also, like I said, as we was fighting, I'm still watching this build up. I'm still watching somewhat of this higher low build. Sellers come in hard. Keep them back underneath 722.50. Bring them down. If not, they're going to gap up, They're going to turn support, resistance to support for the next leg up. See, they gapped up above what price point? 722.50. They slowly still trying to build their way up. See that? So it look like buyers are still they still strong. Still strong pushing. Still pushing. Created a new, god dang. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that. All from that break of 722.50. Good Lord have mercy. Good Lord have mercy. Good Lord have mercy. Good Lord have mercy. 724. Oh my goodness, boy. Lordy. Jeez Louise. Look at that. I told y'all to watch that 722.50. And I told y'all they was sneakily building a higher low right here. Off of that bull flag pattern. They was sneakily building a higher low. That's why I was telling y'all, watch. I told you, sellers stay underneath 722.50. Buyers get above 722.50. They got above it. Look what happened. They went straight bananas. They went crazy. I told y'all. I told y'all, shorts, be careful. Get confirmation. Because they can still keep pushing. Well, they broke through that downtrend. So, well, hey, I tried. I thought they was, hey, that's why I told y'all to watch it. Told y'all to watch 722.50. Once they got above it, buyers went ballistic. Jeez Louise. Holy moly donut shop. What squeezed though? Because Apple's still fighting. What squeezed just now? I mean, I know we got AMD back on top of 353, but what was something just squeezed? What the hell was that? What squeezed? Something. Was it Amazon? Because Amazon is still spiking up. Look at Amazon. Amazon's still squeezing. Amazon is 268. They hold 268. They trying to go for 270. It might be Amazon doing that. So Amazon could be one of the ones pushing it. What Tesla doing? Is Tesla back up? Tesla, we got to get back above where we at right now. Still got to get above that 85. Still in this ascending triangle pattern though. Let's see. Meta, we got to get back above 615 up to 620. So no, that ain't that one. Not NVIDIA because you only need 2200. AMD, we just went over AMD. Google, nope, because you still need 380. So it gotta be Amazon. Between Amazon, yeah, gotta be Amazon. That's Amazon pushing. So look at that, Amazon pushing it. Notice that. See that Amazon is still holding. Right above 268, trying to go for 270. Right where I got my target marked at. So Amazon is still holding, which is helping SPY hold up. So that's Amazon. Gotta be. Because they almost got the same similar setup to it. If y'all notice, look very closely. They almost got the same exact setup. Almost like a little bull flag pattern setup. Look at that. See? That's Amazon doing that. That's Amazon boosting SPY. Almost to that 270 level, about $2.50 away. So far, SPY 723.95. 723.95. So I told them, don't do it. They got nothing, because guys, you got to think about it. It's nothing to stop SPY right now, other than natural levels themselves. Because again, you're above all indicators. You're above all the current 52-week highs, only creating newer 52-week highs. It's nothing to stop SPY right now, guys, other than the overextensions, other than being overbought. They're aiming towards a certain target. So, shorts don't, again, what I just told y'all not too long ago. Just like they say on the buying end, when we're coming down, don't try to catch a falling knife. On the upside, don't try to catch a raging rocket. Think about how many people are jumping in on the short that got squeezed out. That's nothing but puts. That's nothing but puts and shorts getting squeezed out of their position. There's zero DTE shorts puts getting squeezed out of their positions. Shorts getting out of their position. And you got to think about it. On a Friday, what leads to a pop? A short squeeze. So that means that when it's going against the shorts, they got to jump out of their positions. What do they need to do? Buy the cover. When you buy the cover, what does that add on to? Buying power. Think about it. Because when you're shorting a stock, you got to do what? You got to short, right? You go into the sell position, and then in order to get out, you go into the buy position because you got to buy the cover, right? So when they're jumping out of their position, buying the cover, all that's doing is adding on to the buying power to people that's already on the long side. So that means that all sellers are doing is jumping ship and jumping right along with the buyers. That's all they're doing is increasing the strength to the buying side. So think about all those shorts, and not just that. You got shorts, you got stop losses getting hit, you got all that's taking place. Now you got another bull flag pattern. Now you're above 724. So just man, guys, it's going ballistic right now. This bad boy, and look at that, AMD. I told you, not AMD, Amazon is contributing to SPY squeezing because Amazon is still pushing up towards 270. You still got Apple still trying to gear up for the 385. If that takes off, that's probably going to add even more to SPY going up even higher towards. If we break above 724.50, next level up 725. We're still rallying up. So let's see. Are we overbought yet? Where we at? So we still ain't overbought yet. Damn, so that bad boy, we still ain't even hit the 70s just yet. We ain't even overbought yet. So that bad boy can still keep going. Guys, Apple 284.89 hit my level. I mean, look at it. Look right here on the weekly. We ain't even overbought. It's not even lit up in red yet. So that means that it can still keep pushing. So shorts, don't do it. Shorts, don't do it. Let them push. Let them push. Don't jump in front of a raging rocket. If anything, ride the momentum. Go with the momentum. Do not jump in on the short just yet. At least I'm warning you guys. I care enough about you guys to tell you guys the truth. Do not jump in front of a raging rocket. If anything, go with the momentum. Go with the direction right now. This thing is on fire right now. This thing is, buyers are piling in because, again, it's nothing to stop them. The natural levels themselves. That's it. You're above everything. Indicators. 52-week highs. Creating newer 52-week highs. Guys, it's nothing to stop it. And all you're doing, all these shorts are getting squeezed out of their positions. Puts squeezed out of their positions. Stop losses getting hit. Short squeezes. Right now, this thing is still rallying. So, again, shorts, don't do it. Shorts, don't do it. Don't put yourself in the line of fire. Another bull flag pattern could be possibly setting up. Another possible bull flag pattern. Another bull flag pattern. Got another engulfing green candle. I'm telling you, be careful, puts. Don't do it. Go with the momentum right now. First half of the market is bullish right now. First half of the market is definitely bullish. Started with a gap up from yesterday after Apple. Look at this. Thursday, going into Friday, gap up. Broke out of this range. Now, could we return back into this range in due time? Yeah, we could. Because this, again, we still on this uptrend, guys. Think about it. From Wednesday's bottoms going into Thursday's uptrend. Continuing Friday's uptrend. Guys, this is an uptrend from Thursday to Friday. Still, we still on the left side of the mountain. The left side is bullish. You already know how pretty much a cup goes. You start off first bullish. You hit a certain top, then you reverse down red, right? Then you're bearish. Right now, this is the left side of that mountain still going up. Do not, I repeat, do not jump in front of a raging rocket right now. Let them continuously push. Do not try to guess it. Let them keep pushing right now. This is the first side of that mountain building up. Again, your left side is always the bullish side first because it has to climb. Then after you hit the tops, then you go bearish when that right side is red because you're coming back down. Let them push. Let them push. Don't do it. I'm telling you, puts, don't do it. Uptrend. You having a 2-day uptrend. Thursday into Friday. Continuation uptrend. Uptrend. How far this damn bad boy can go? It can still keep pushing. Hell, it can go up to damn near 25 to 27. Because we still not overbought yet. On the weekly, look how much room we still have to go on the RSI before we even hit in the overbought level up to the 70s. Look where we at. We still got room to still push. So, again, don't chase. Don't do it. Go with the momentum. Go, again, ride the momentum up. But don't try to jump in on the short just yet. I wouldn't do that. I would not. I recommend you don't. And I told you guys where that breakout level. Also, didn't I tell them where that little breakout level was at? Hey, Jew, didn't I tell them where the breakout level was at? What did I say buyers need to get above? 722.50, right? Also, what did I say? Possible bull flag pattern. I say, watch this higher low build. I say, look, they sneakily trying to build a higher low. Look right here, Austin. Did I not bring this to everybody's attention? I say they sneakily building a higher low right here. I said, short, stay underneath 722.50, back down. Buyers get above 72.20.50 on up. Buyers got above 22.50, spiked it. I told them. I warned them. But also, I even been warning short since yesterday. Do not jump in on the put right now. Don't do it. Especially after Apple's earnings. Don't do it. Don't do it. Now you got Apple on top of 285. Where we at right now? 284.50-ish. Watch this level here to see if they're going to hold and go for that continuation push towards 287.50. Or will we come back down? But watch this 285-ish level right here on Apple to see if they're going to hold. Try to go for this next leg up. And I told him, Jude, y'all, you was my witness, boss. I told him, don't go for a short right now. Don't do it. I've told him since yesterday, don't do it. All right, starting to pull back. Let's see. New high of day, where we at right now? 24.65. 24.65. Let's see. Do I think it's going to be the top? If I put it like this, if we can't get a break above 27.25, because remember that's your $half mark. If we can't get above 7.25, we may start to see a little bit of resistance around that price point. Because you gotta think about it. Now being in the 720 brackets, you already know. In order for us to get to 730, we need to bypass what price point? Your midpoint area, which is what? 725. Because you get above 725, then you gotta focus on the higher price points in the 720s. 26, 27, 28, 29, up to 30. Remember, we always talk about the $half mark. So right now, we went up as high as 724.65. So if shorts or if sellers can keep buys underneath 725 and top them out, then yeah, we can possibly slowly reverse back down to the downside. But if they break through 725, they're gonna keep pushing. That's all I'm gonna say. Because now you're above the $half mark. Now in the higher price points in the 720s, trying to aim for the 730s. So another bull flag may be building up. Be careful, shorts. Once again, it's another engulfing green candle, followed by, you can clearly see where they're struggling at, where they're trapping more sellers. Look at that buying pressure stepping back in again. Look at that lower shadow. Lower shadow, lower shadow, lower shadow. Right back above that 724 level. So, they're trying to create another bear trap. So, keep it on watch. They trapping more shorts. They try to trap even more. So, let's just see where we go. Like I said, don't guess it. If anything, the smartest thing to do, and look at in my, dang, I didn't realize AMD broke through my my target. What's my next target up? 75? And AMD is still, not AMD, I keep saying AMD, Amazon. Amazon is still going. My next target up on that one is 275. Let me post up two targets. I got the top area around 275. The other one, secondary level is going to be 250. 7250, sorry. 7250. All right. That's on Amazon. So, target 1, target 2. So, all right, so watch this level here, guys. Just make sure it's not about to be a trap. Shorts, make sure it's not about to be a trap. Because if anything, we want to see consecutive red candles back down. Because we want those buyers to get back all that gain, especially off of this solid green candle here. We want those buyers to get all that back. So in other words, we want to pull back down towards the 722.50. You want to fall from the 724s back down towards the 722.50, where you basically forcing those buyers to get back everything off of this solid green candle. Basically, you want to do a green to red move back down. That's what you want to see. But right now, just be very careful right here, because they could be trying to set up another trap. Because notice the buying pressure trying to hold right above 724. Right above 724. Keep it on watch. You see that lower shadow? Body of the candle is having a hard time trying to crack back below what? 724. Notice none of the bodies of the candles just yet are successfully cracking through where? 724. See how it's getting blocked? See how those buyers are protecting it? Creating a bear trap. But if buyers can come in, sellers can come in, we need to fall back on these 724s, down to the 723.50s, 723s, all the way back down to this old breakout area of 722.50. But watch this area right here, just to make sure it's not a trap again, as they try to go for their next leg up, because they do have a possible another bull flag setting up right here. So just be very, very careful to make sure you're not getting caught again. You're not getting trapped. Because imagine how many shorts got trapped right here and it squeezed on them. So watch this next level. Watch this next one. And look at Apple, guys. Broke through 85. Key level up. My next target up, 87.50. From 87.50 up to that 290. Let me go ahead and add another alert to that one. Look like we're about to hit my Amazon alert, guys. 272.50. All right, watch right here, guys. See how we're coming back down? Watch this level. Watch this floor. Watch this floor. Sellers, you got to crack underneath. Buys, hold for that possible reversal back to the upside. And that will start your bull flag pattern for the next leg up. You want to do you already got a two-legged pull up here. Now you want to do another two-legged pull up this way. Right here, my alert is about to hit, guys, on Amazon, 272.50. Let me set up my alert on that one. On Apple, that's going to be 290. Perfectly. 290. Bam, bam. All right, so I got two alerts. All right, bam. Alert hit. Amazon still pushing, guys. Still pushing. Watch spot for a potential bull flag. Shorts, again, you need to crack 724 down. Longs, you need to hold 724 for that push back up. Re-break 724.50 for that push up to 725. Amazon is still going up. I mean, Amazon is still bullish. Look at this. Green candle. So they aiming for a specific target. Remember what I told you guys. When you see consecutive green candles in a row, they're going for a specific target. And once that target is met, then we can see a possible reversal. But you can clearly see that this is buyers on Amazon. They're going for a specific target. The buyers are. So the buyers, once that target is met, sell their position, then come in your sellers. So remember, left side of the mountain is always normally what? Majority of what? Green candles. Apple 2. All green candles. All buyers. Left side of that mountain, majority of green candles. Look at that. Green. Buyers. They're going for their target. Once target is met, we could then now see a reversal once it's hit. So be careful chasing until you get confirmation. That sound like a bar. Sound like a rhyme. I need to write it down. Don't get caught chasing till you get confirmation. Ooh, bars. Bars on them. Let me see. All right, guys, look right here. Tell SPY. Potential bull flag for the next leg up. Remember I told you. Watch that 724. Buyers hold 724 for the next leg up. We break above 724.50 for the leg up towards 725. There you go. Boom. Keep it on watch. Let's see. Can we hit that 725? $50 mark? Let's see. That's what I told you. Shorts, just go with the flow. Go on the long side right now. First half of the market could be a straight bullish move. Until, again, lunch hours, we could reverse. But right now, don't do it. Don't short. You're going to get squeezed. Especially if you're using a 0 DTE. Don't do it. Don't do it right now. First half of the market is rallying up right now. Uptrend. Look at this. From pre-market into intraday. Uptrend. So watch this level here. Let's see if we're going to break towards this newly high here. 24.65. Create a newer high. Newer 52-week high. Look like they're doing it. Look like another 52-week high is about to be created, guys. There you go. 724.66. Another one. Here go another one. So we broke out of this level. Held that one. Going for another breakout. Just steady going up. So like I told you guys, don't chase on the short side. Go with the flow. Can't say I didn't warn you. Still got Amazon still rallying. Still trying to get towards that 275. Apple, you still got that bad boy rallying up towards that 87.50. I got two specific targets, 287.50 up to 290. Keep that on watch. Let's see. That's still rallying. How we looking on the rest of them? Ooh, Tesla, you 385. You back above 385 on that one. 385. Damn, look at that. Tesla back above 35. Your key level we talked about towards that 387.50. Keep that on watch. That's still rallying up. That's still rallying. I told y'all yesterday Tesla was setting up for something. I told y'all that. Remember we went to our 1 hour time frame on that? And I was warning everybody. Looked like Tesla was setting up for a possible. Let me go to it. Remember, I went right here to Tesla. And I told you guys. I said bad boy sneaking up. Remember I told y'all? Said it's in an ascending triangle pattern. I said your main key level is going to be 385. And what we above right now at this moment, 385. So, I gave y'all heads up yesterday on it. Can't say I didn't. We still got SPY still rallying up off this bull flag pattern. We want to get that break above 725 for the next leg up. Let's see, can we get that break above 725? 725. Let's see. Half dollar mark. Half dollar mark. Still got a bull flag pattern commencing. Let's see what we get. We ran up where? On Apple. 287.22. We didn't hit the 87.50 just yet. Tesla 87.50. What's the deal with the 87.50s? One is a 387.50. This one is a 287.50. Just noticed that too. Man, look at these beautiful rallies, man. Rallies. I mean, look at these buyers. Buyers are going berserk right now, bro. They are. They definitely going berserk. Aussie, any trades? Jew, any trades? Jew, I don't know if you had left. I broke down the price points that you needed on gold. I think if I remember, I'm gonna have to go back to it, but I know it was like 46. I want to say it was 46.60 was the area we need to break or get above. Let me see how we looking on gold right now. I think that was the area I brought up yesterday. I think you was gone though. Let me see. Yeah, let me go back to that chart real quick. All right, full chart. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Look, gold. Look, why it dropped? Look at this. Gold is going on a push. Gold is squeezing. Yep, this is 46.60. I was right, 46.60. So they held 45.60. Look at that rally. Look at this bull flag pattern. Look at this squeeze. Look at that. Look at that. Bam. Bam. That bad boy still rallying. Look at this. That's a squeeze going up. Look at this, boss. That's bad boy rallying. It ain't dropping. I mean, yeah, you hitting that 46.60 area, yeah. That's where your resistance is. But if they break above that price point, they going back up towards that 46.80 up to 47. That bad boy's rallying back up though. Gold is rallying. Where's the true tops at though? True tops. Where we at? Yeah, see, if you would have caught those bottoms down here, look right here. 45.60. Then you rallied on up. Back into the 4600s. And then from 4600s, 4620s, 4640s, right back up towards the 4660s. So that bad boy rallied. It rallied. Definitely, I mean, it's definitely bullish on gold. So it's rallying. Once you get above that 4660, next level up towards that 4680. So it's rallying. So watch it 4660. Get above that price point, next level up is 4680. Because the buyers are trying to move back up towards the 4700s. So you can clearly see what they're doing. You can clearly see that. You can clearly see that, boss. SPY still holding above 724 right now. This is a consolidation. Consolidating. Remember, guys, after a nice little move up or down, what's the next phase? Consolidation. Keep that in mind. After every move, big move up or down, it's consolidation. What is SPY doing right now? Consolidating. Prepping itself up for the next possible move, whether it's up or down. Because in consolidation. How are we going to come out of this consolidation? Will buyers continue to push up, or will sellers actually come in and yank them back down? Let's see. How are we going to come out of consolidation on SPY? Tesla, watch it 385. Watch it 385 in between. So it look like as long as Tesla can hold 385, we could maintain a range in between 385 to 387.50. Longs, you need to break above 387.50, but a possible push up to 390. Shorts, you need to crack the 385 for the pullback down at 382.50. Right now, look like we're still trying to play off this bull flag pattern. Still seeing how your low builds. You can see your even your lower shadows getting higher and higher, like a flag. Look like it's trying to reverse and go to the upside toward that 725. I can see it. You can clearly see a bull flag pattern on that. You can clearly see that setup. But let's just see what's going to happen at 725. Can we get that break above 725? You have dollar market stay above it? Or could we top out at 725 and start to pull our way right back on down? So let's see if they're going to continuously push off of this little bull flag pattern for the next leg up. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. From this price point, I can see up close towards 726. Up towards 726. Like 725.50 up to 726. That'll be your next rally up, because that'll be $2 up. So 724 to 726, that'll be like this little range here. Mid area 725, top 726. So we set up a possible little channel that could take place. We can do that. So I'm gonna make a duplicate copy and create like a little newly range for a SPY. I'm gonna put 726 tops. 726 tops. And mid area 725. So we want to rotate from 724s up to 726. So we want this new range. We want to see the rotation of this new range. Bottoms to tops. That's what we want to see. But we got to bypass 725 first. 725 first, half dollar mark. Half dollar mark. Starting to pull back on Tesla. Watch your 385s. Long stay above that price points. Short stay below it. Shorts, your target on the downside would be 382.50. Longs, hold 385. Your target up would be 387.50. Still watch SPY. SPY still creeping, still creeping. Still got this bull flag commencing. Bull flag still commencing. Watch for that 725. We're still pulling up. Next leg up. Still pushing, still pushing, still pushing. Creating a new high day. 724.77. 724.77, still going up with this bull flag pattern, still pushing, trying to get as close towards that 725 as possible to see if we can blast through it. We want to see 725.50 up to 726. That'll be our next target up. I'm gonna put one at 726. Make a similar alert. Change this one to 20 to 26. Bam. And you're going to have a little mid area right at 725.50. So watch. Here we go. Next leg up. Bull flag pattern. Tesla still holding 385. Trapping those shorts. Apple pulling back down towards the, what is that, 285. Still got SPY rallying up. Still SPY rallying up for the first half of the market. We still going up. Up. That's why I told shorts, don't get caught in these traps. See, all you get is like 1 or 2 red candles. Majority is all green candles. So you can tell there's majority of buyers on this side. So because you don't see no heavy red candles just yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Look like the first half of the market is bullish right at this moment. So watch as we're approaching 725 to see what's about to happen. Watch 725. See how the shorts, you see how the sellers are trying to come in. 725, they're trying to prevent them from breaking it. Watch it 725. Let's see how much selling strength versus buying strength at 725. If we have more buyer strength, they're going to break through 725, possibly up towards 750 first, then up to 726. So stretch it out a little bit. I'm going to put another alert right in the middle. Because if we get that break above 725, that's going to be your 2 possible targets up so far in this range. So I'm gonna make another one for 725.50 if we get that strong push. If we do have enough buyers to go for it. So I'm gonna put 725.50 for the targets above that price point of 725 towards the upside. That's gonna be your 2 intended targets once you break above 725. Google is. Why are you trading? Why are you always jumping in those? Why are you jumping where all the attention is? You always do that. Let me see. You always get catching the Googles and like all the attention is Tesla, Apple. I mean, you got to watch that 285 for possible red to green. As long as you hold 285 for the bounce back up, because you could see a possible red to green coming up on Apple. Keep your eyes peeled on that. So keep watching. Watch as we pull back down to this area to see can those buys hold. Go for a reversal back up, because I mean, look at this. That could be setting up for a bull flag pattern. You put all your green candles together. One bull flag. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So let me go to a 1 hour time frame. Because if my calculation is right, if I go to a 1 hour time frame, there should be one big engulfing green candle on the 1 hour time frame on Apple. I think that's an hour with all those green candles together. Because that's all. Let me see. 15 minutes a piece. There should be one green engulfing candle on Apple. Let me see. Let me see. 1, 2, all the way up towards. Gotta get back above what? 286. Watching this high day right here. What is that? 285. Yeah, 285. So that's why buyers need to hold above 285. Stay above this high day. Turn that bad boy into support. You fall back underneath 285, then that can turn back into resistance. So watch the 285. That's gonna be crucial on Apple 285. I am watching Apple and Google and SPY. Are you trading them? Is the question. Did you trade SPY? Because what did we tell you? Where would he say the breakout zone was at? 722.50, right? That was a good entry. All the way up towards 724 to 720, close to 725. That was a good entry. Tesla. No, you said you watching Apple. Apple was okay. What is your target though? Well, I mean, what is your exit? What is your exit? What is your exit? What is your exit, Queen? And also, what was your entry? Did you get in at these low areas up? Or did you jump in up here towards 724? What was, But be careful trying to trade them all now because remember, you can only watch so many. Be careful doing that. Remember, we talked about that, Nadia. Be careful, Queen. Because I want you to win. I want you to win. So, if you in on SPY, watch the 724. I mean, you could put up, depending on where you got in at. Depending on where you got in at. Because I was gonna try to help you where you can set your stop loss at. It all depends on where you got in at. Yeah. If you got in down here, you're golden because you have a safety net. If you got in right here, you just need this level to hold because that should break you even. As long as you stay above your entry level, you just want that build back on up. Well, you could scalp. I mean, from here to here, if you don't get that 25 break, you could scalp. But if you got like I said, if you got in these low areas of 720, 722.50, I mean, you're golden because your entry is all the way back down here. And you have a safety net right at 724. So, I mean, you're golden on that note. I mean, we're still been in the uptrend, but you got to keep in mind, that's a psychological level too, Nadia. That's a psychological level. Remember we talked about the penny stocks? What was your strongest levels on your penny stocks? 1, 5s, and 10s, right? You already broke in the 720s. Now your mid area is what? 725. We know we need to break above 725 if we want to continue pushing our way through the higher price points of 720s. So we already know that we may have some sellers sitting around 725. So that means buyers gonna need to go for a strong push. Guys, Tesla. Bam, bam. Ooh, bull flag pattern, baby. Beautiful, beautiful. My target just hit. Shout out to my longs on Tesla. That's what I'm talking about. Bam. Bam, baby. I love it. Shout out to my longs on Tesla. Y'all got y'all coins on that one. From that level, stay above 387.50 for that push up towards 390. So, but that target has been met from 385 to 387.50. There go your target there. Bam. Then from that 387.50, you want to go up towards 390. Beautiful bull flag pattern on that one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful play. Beautiful play on that one. If you took your profits, shout out to y'all. Take your profits when you have it. Today is Friday. Don't play around with it. Don't play. Don't get greedy. Don't get arrogant. Don't get stubborn. Today is Friday. Do not forget about that. Today is Friday. Scalp if you have to. Take profits when you have it. Take the meat of the move. Don't have an OCD complex on a damn Friday. Don't do it. Do not do it. What we got, Jew? I got in little under 22.50, small lot size up 7 on 22.50. What stock you what gold again, boss? You said 22 though. 22? Hold up. Oh, SPX. Okay. So you remember, SPX is gonna follow in pretty much the same direction as SPY. So guys, watch your Tesla, next key level up, 390. 390, I'm going to set in a target. I'm going to go to SPX in real quick. Drew, I got you, boss. Next key level up, Tesla, guys, 390, 390, 390. I told you guys to watch Tesla, that bad boy's going to creep up. I told y'all since yesterday. Tesla was going to creep up. I told y'all. Remember, we was looking at Meta and we was looking at Tesla. I told y'all. That bad boy, I told you it looked like Tesla was setting up for something. I'll go back on my live and told you and show this. Call me a liar. Tell me I ain't warn everybody about Tesla. I said that bad boy look like it's creeping. I will go back to my live and prove myself. Y'all know me. Apple, guys, watch it your 285 for a possible reversal for a red to green, back on up. We want to get back above 287.50 for the possible push up to 288 to 290. Let me go to SPX real quick. So he got in where? Where you got in at? 2250 on SPX. SPX, we're in a 70. Well, you mean 7250s? You must be 7250s. Okay, gotcha. Oh, okay. So I was about to say, I was like 22. That's below. All right, so 2250 because you gapped up, but take profits when you're having two dope balls. Because keep in mind too, you got a possible what? If everything goes south, you got a what? Gap down. Where this bad boy can tumble, fill that gap down on the downside, back down towards the 72.22. So if push comes to shove and we come in with a hard pullback, keep in mind you have a possible gap down. So for all my SPX traders, possible gap fill on the downside if we start to everything starts to pull back. See what I mean? Look for possible gap fills. Did we have a? Let me see. Do we have a gap fill set up on the SPY too? Let me see. On the downside, let me take a look at it real quick. Which chart I want to use? I might use this one. So right now we couldn't get that break above 725. I told you guys that 725 is gonna be a strong area. I told you. Keep that in mind. If those buyers can't get that break above 725, right above that area, why? Be careful right here. Remember that should have dollar mark. Remember how that goes. Psychological level. We talk about this. Psychological level. And even if you look at SPX, the way that possible gap fill can commence was if those sellers start to come in aggressive, start to pull back down this way towards these bottoms right here where the open is, and then from those bottoms you'll start to go for that gap fill down that way. If they can't hold. Yeah, just for the reference toward the downside. All right, let me take a look at it real quick. Do we have a gap fill even on SPYs daily? Let me take a look at it real quick. Let me go to my daily time frame. It should be a possible gap down toward the downside on SPY. Let's see. Yep. So let me go ahead and create a new chart so I can take this off real quick. I want to take off all the lines real quick. Let me see something. Clear everything off. And what do we have on the daily for SPY? We can't break. We do have a little miniature gap fill right here in between, what is that? 720s down to the 718-ish level. So right now, up, boom, right in these 725. So we start to top out like right between 725, 730s. In due time, we could tumble back down and create an inverted cup. Because you do got this upside right here. Boom. And then we start to top out between 725, 730s. So in other words, look, like this. I'm just trying to show you guys. Hold up. So if I got to speak about it from both standpoints. On the short side. Right now, I know we rallying up. You already know we're right by the half dollar mark that we're having a little bit of trouble breaking at this moment. If, it's a huge if right now. If we stay underneath between 725, 730s, that could start to top out. Something like this, where we could do this in due time. Something like that. You start to pull back down that way. So, just a food for thought. I'm not saying it's happening right now. Just saying. So, just a little food for thought. IWM. Oops, someone said the wrong thing. And there go that pullback. See underneath that 725? Look what's happening. 724, pulling back down to the VWAP. So far we got a top right here. So far we got a little top right there. So far. Starting to pull back. So I was telling y'all, be careful, 725. That's what I'm telling y'all. Between 725, 730, watch. Remember I told you, psychological level. 725. That's why I told y'all to watch. Be careful. That's why I told you. That's why we need to get above that price point. Well, I think I had my target right here. That was target number 1, 725. That's what we need to get above first. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think those sellers are getting a little happy now. Let's see. Getting a little excited. As long as that area holds, they possibly could double top right underneath 725. 725 so far. So far, we got a little top right underneath 725. So we found where the little first top is at towards the upside. So let me mark off or create another one. Right, what was the high day? 720.47. I'm gonna put the price point exactly. You know, I'm gonna put the price point exactly. I'm gonna put 24.87. All right. So tops, bottoms. So trying to figure out the range from tops, rotating our way back down this way, 725, 722.50s down to the old 52-week high, which is 721.99, roughly 722. So there go you pull back, bow, bow, bow. So that's what I told y'all. That's what I told y'all. Wait for confirmation. There you go. Pays off when you're patient. Pays off when you're patient. So I told you keep your eyes peeled. That price point. Back on down towards 722.50, down to the old 52-week high of 721.99. I'm gonna put my alert on the downside towards that old 52-week high for the shorts. So you got from 722.50 down to that 721.99-ish level. Might as well just say 22 because that means right there. Might as well just say that. It's the one off by one damn penny. So we got that top as of now. Let me go ahead and mark that off red. Mark that off in red. Because that's where your 52-week high stopped at so far. So let me mark that off for you guys going into next week. Bam. All right. Previous 52-week high, 21.99. If you want to round it off, 22. There you go. The pullback commencing. There we go. There we go. There we go. Jenna, I already know you called out IWM. Watch that. Is that 279 pulling back on down. So your range from 279s all the way back down towards these key levels around is 276. So you got this little range here from tops to bottoms. SPY finally got that top right in these 725s. Booyah. Back down to the old 52-week high. There you go. So watch this 722.50 down to this 52-week high down here. That'll be for your puts. So figured it out. Booyah. So I tell y'all, be careful chasing. Understand your levels. So sellers came in, reversed it, gave back all the gains. As I told you guys, what you wanted to see on the downside, you wanted those buys, you wanted to force those buys to get back all their gains off that red green counter, right? Gave it back. See, there you go. Gave back all their gains. So watch this 722.50 level here. Remember, this is your little breakout zone right here, 722.50. Shorts, you want to crack below that down to that old 52-week high, but watch this 722.50 right here. So what I'm gonna do for the moment, could I mark off a little range right here? I could. Let me see where we close at first though. Let me see where we close at. We got what, 1 minute left? Let's see what this counter close at. Either we close underneath 22.50 or stay above it. Let's see what's about to happen right here. Because if we stay above it, I can mark it off for like a little possible floor right here. So far, it looks like it's holding so far. But I know where the other level is, right below it. Right below it. Not too far from it, though. Right below it. So right now, we got a little mini range right here. Tops, bottom's holding. So that's your little range for right now. That's the range as of now. So let's take this little range that we got right here. Need to fix that real quick. Where's the back portion of that? Where we at? I need to bring this little box over. Trying to fix it. Up. 2250. Come on. There we go. Oh, you little bastard. Won't let me do it. Alright. Move it over this way. Let's try to fix the range that we in right now, guys. There we go. Tops, bottoms, and let's see if we're gonna crack that 2250 down to this where my target is. Let's see. Watch the 2250 real quick, guys. Watch 2250. Shorts, you want to crack that. Buys, you want to hold it. So we can get a clear idea of our range right now. Clear idea. Clear idea. Because you gotta remember, gotta keep in mind, guys, this is new price points. New price points. New price points. Matter of fact, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm so 22. Cause like I said, your true level is right here. It's that 722 itself. So I might just put this as a temporary mark. That's what I might do. I might just put it as a temporary mark. Cause that's not, to me, that's not the true area that it can pull down to. Cause I still feel like we can crack that down to this level here. So let's see. Still feel like we're gonna pull back down to that old 52-week high, which is gonna be down towards that 722. So I want to see if they're gonna do it. I want to see if they're gonna go try to pull underneath 722.50 real quick. Let me see what they're gonna do. So far tops, and I want to see if we're gonna hit these true bottoms down this way. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Let's see what these bots gonna do at 722.50. Come on, keep pulling to that true area. I want to see if those sellers gonna pull right down to this true area. Cause to me, this area, I think it's temporary. I think they're gonna crack through it in due time and go right down to that old 52-week high. I think that's what they're gonna do. I'm just waiting to see it. I'm just waiting. I want to see it happen. I want to see them pull right back down to here. I want to see, can they get it? So right now, shorts, you got your first little setup right here. First setup. So I was telling y'all guys, Friday, don't play with it. I told you, Fridays, don't play with Fridays, man. Take profits when you have it. Can't do the same on Fridays like you do Monday through Thursdays. Friday is a whole different ball game. Because you got to think about people that may have swung it overnight and now sold their position because they hit their target. You got to think about swing traders. You got to think about traders who got in from the 720s up to close towards 724s. Get almost like a $5 profit. Now selling their positions. But it went on a nice squeeze up, though. That's why I was watching that 725 to see what's going to get that break. Because remember, we talked about the $half mark. So I told you that area was going to be very important, that we needed to get above it if we wanted to continue. So now you see where that brick wall is at, right towards that 725. Right towards 725. Now as we pull back down, shorts, let's see now, can we create lower highs, or will buyers come back in and go for that push back to the upside? Because we still got Tesla still building. Tesla's still building, trying to get towards that 390. We got IWM bouncing off of its 200-day moving average. Trying to hold. As I told you, Jenna, we need to get above 279. Got to get above 279 level. Not too far from it. About, what, 40 cents away? Need to get a 279 breakout. So they did hold 722.50. Buyers did hold. So let's see. Going for the bounce. Let's see. So far, let me mark it off. So I'm gonna do the supply zone and demand zone like we normally do. So look like your sellers are trying to protect this level here, right here. That's where your sellers are gonna try to protect for sure. So I'm telling you, on Fridays, be very, very careful chasing. Be very, very careful. Mark all your levels as much as possible. So that's your supply zone as of now, right here. These are where your sellers are located, and these are where your buyers are located. Right, this little area, right here. So far. Okay. Let me mark this off in green because we haven't cracked it yet. So I'm gonna keep it green until we break through it or crack through it, whatever. So supply zone, demand zone. So your buyers buy in right into the zone, buy back on up. Sellers, they start to set up and pull back in that zone. So you can see what the supply zone is and demand zone is as of now. So we got those areas marked off so far, because you got to keep in mind you're above the old 52-week high, which is 721.99. Again, we want to round it 722. And remember what I told you guys about the mountain? You go up, buyers, then you go back down, sellers. So keep that in mind on where we at right now. So far we got our first top as of now. First top. So sellers want to just make sure that remains the top. So even as buyers go back on up, just make sure that we hold that area very strongly. If you want to see another secondary pullback, as they go back on up, you want to create another bull trap. But this time you want to create a lower high. You don't want them to go back as high as, back up towards here. You want to shorten the highs. So you want to go up, create a lower high, and bring them back down. So as they pull back up, let's see, can we trap them on the upside as the buyers going from the demand zone back up to the supply zone. So let's see what's about to happen as buyers trying to go back up. Let's see if these sellers are going to prevent them from breaking. So right here, guys, we got our little temporary range at this moment. We got our temporary range so far. So I done marked it off for you guys so you can see it clearly where we at right now at this moment. Clearly where we at. And like I said, Jew, be very careful on SPX too, because SPX, it moves very rapid. Very, very rapid. Be very careful on that because it moves way faster than SPY. You can win big and you can lose big. Very, very, very rapid. That's why I say Fridays do not hold. If you got a scalp. But yeah, be careful on Fridays. So right now, still holding. So let me see how I can make it easier for us too. I'm gonna try to create like a pre-market and intraday trend line. We haven't hit this trend line, the bigger trend line yet. Not yet. We haven't came all the way down to it. So I'm gonna take. Yeah. Just take your time, Duke. Yeah, because I want you to be safe, Neff. Be safe, please. Especially with SPX, is very rapid. Very, very, very rapid. All right. So I'm gonna set up a little temporary uptrend, guys, from pre-market to intraday, until we fall all the way back down to the bigger trend line. So I'm gonna use this temporary trend line for right now. So let me mark it off a different color. Let me use I guess I'll use orange, or whatever. So notice your little the trend line that we in right now, pre-market intraday. Right now 722.50 is holding. So far, little trend line is still holding, because we ain't got that successful crack underneath 2250 just yet. But let's see if they're trying to. They may try to set up for a bear flag though, because you got 1 candle, 2 candle, 3 candles on the. Let me see on the 15. Let me see if we see an engulfing red candle on that bad boy. Yeah. Let's see. Got an engulfing red candle on the 15. Those are your three red candles, guys, on your 5-minute time frame. So that's your 15-minute right here. Got like a little bear flag setting up slightly. Little bear flag setting up after we ran up towards this 724.87. Started to tumble right back on down. So going from buyers possibly to sellers now. Notice the candle changes. Went up in green. Now going right back down in red. So shorts, you already know we want to see a third red candle back down. We want to see 3 candle play on the downside. So watch very closely as we going back up. What's that level that we need to stay underneath? Try to stay underneath. I say about 2350. Say about 2350. This little mid area. Let me see if I can mark it up where we at right now. About 2350-ish, something like that to that bracket. Let's see, can we stay underneath? Guys, Tesla. There we go. 390. There go your target. Shout out to the longs on that one. That bad boy still holding. Let's say 2350. Little temporary line. Let's see what's gonna happen around this 2350. Shorts, keep them underneath this 2350 and go for the next leg down. Because again, we want to see lower high bills. We don't want them to go back up to those highs again. If we're about to reverse, we want to create lower highs. So you already got this high level here. We want now the secondary area. We want to create a downtrend. So I'm watching this 2350 to see can we stuff them, move them on down, and then go for the next leg. We want to see a two-legged pullback. We already got one leg here. Now we want to go for the next leg down that way. So let's see, can we stuff them, create another lower high, and drop them back down towards that 2250, down to my real target area, down towards that 722, towards that 52-week high. So look like that's what they're doing. So look like it. That's what they're doing. Next leg down. Let's see. We need to crack 2250 down towards that 722 itself. That'll give you your next leg down. So look like that's what they're doing. So let's see. Come on, shorts. You need a strong pull underneath 2250. You need to commence it. You need to commence it. Because you got a good little possible bear flag setting up. We just need to go for that next leg down. Need to crack 2250 down to 22. We need to, again, you already topping them out underneath 2350. Now you want to reverse it all the way back down. You want to go for an even harder pull. You want to go for a harder pull. Harder pull because you want to go for leg number 2. You want to go for a harder pull. So let's see what we're about to come out at, guys. Let's see, can we go for leg number 2 on down? Can sellers take over and actually pull them? Let's see. Because you got to crack that VWAP. Crack them underneath that VWAP, yank them back underneath 2250 down to that area towards 722. That's what you want to do. But that's going to pull them down to that trend line this way. But see the buyers are trying to hold the 722.50 floor. You got to take that floor away from them. Because again, you can see where the demand zone is at. See where the demand zone is at? You need to get in that green zone and take it out. Other than that, they're going to utilize this area right here to hold. So let's see. We're right in a little range. Here we go with another consolidation. Here we go with another one. Let's see what's about to happen. Keep on watch. Buyers need to get above 2350 for that push back up towards the 24s. Shorts, keep them underneath 2350 and yank them for that next leg down. So let's see. Let's see on how we're going to come out of this consolidation. Because right now you're in a dollar range in between 722.50 bottoms and 723.50 tops. You're right here in a dollar range. Longs, you need to break out of this range. You need to get above 23.50 up. Shorts, you need to trap them. Yank them back down to 22.50 and below. So let's see what we get. How we gonna come out of this consolidation? Will we see another? Because look like they look like they both trying to set traps. You got shorts trying to set a bull trap up here, and you got longs setting up a bear trap down here. So they both trapping each other right now. So let's see on how we're gonna come out. Who's gonna have more strength than who? I mean, you are underneath the 9 EMA, of course. You done fell back underneath the 9 EMA. The 9 EMA is pointing down. So it's kind of helping the shorts in a sense, kind of helping benefit them in a way. But let's see if we have enough selling strength to yank them. Or will buyers come out of nowhere and squeeze it right back up? Let's see what's about to happen. Let's see where we go from here. How we going to come out of this consolidation? So let me ask you guys this. Out of this consolidation, do you think the buyers will step in, go for a stronger push back up? Well, we will break out of the 723 back into the 724s up? Or do you think that those sellers are going to keep those buyers underneath the 2350, come in with a harder pull, yank them underneath 722.50s back down towards the 722s? What y'all think? How you think we're going to come out of this range, guys? Are we going to see a breakout? Or do you think we're going to get a nice pull and a crack below that price point? What do you guys think? Do you think if those buyers are going to step in and go for a hard squeeze up? Or do you think we're about to be setting up for another pullback coming? What you guys think? How you guys think we're going to come out of this consolidation? And remember, there's no such thing as a stupid answer. Because it can go either way. Yeah, I mean, we can come out of this range either way. I mean, if we got more buyers are definitely going to try to go for that squeeze back above 723.50 up to 724, back in this little area here, where we start to go for a U-shaped pattern. And sellers could come in and go for an even harder pullback, where you'll go for leg number 2. Because you already got leg number 1 from 724.87s all the way back down towards 723. That's leg number 1. Now you're consolidating. Now, if we have more sellers coming in, we could be going for leg number 2 back down that way. Yeah, so let's just see where we go, guys. Let's see how we're going to come out of this consolidation right here. Look like it's still getting a little weak. Let's see. Let's see what's about to happen. It look like you're getting a little weak right now. Again, you already lost the 9 MA down to the 20 MA and VWAP. So let's see what's about to happen. Let's see if these buyers are going to take advantage of that VWAP and squeeze it back up. Or will we fall back below the VWAP and continue on down? Let's see what's about to happen, guys. Let's see what we get. Let's see how we're about to come out of this consolidation. Because right now, the volume is a little weak right now. But let's see. Look like the buying volume is a little weaker. A little bit. Because we're getting upper shadows. You falling back underneath the 9 MA. Look like you're about to slowly lose that VWAP. But let's see. Let's see. Because I know a lot of shorts are still trying to go for that next leg down. Oops, my bad, guys. My bad. Let's see. It's going to be a crucial area right here. Crucial area. Shorts, you're going to need to get them back underneath that VWAP on down this way to get your next leg down. Buyers, you're going to need to stay above the VWAP. Go for that strong squeeze back up. 723.50 back up towards 724. So right here is very crucial right here, guys. See how it's going back and forth? Like the candles can't even match right now. It's red, green, red, green. It's like they fighting. Buyers are fighting to stay up, and shorts are trying to keep them back below. So watch. Let's see how we're about to break out. Who's about to have more strength? Again, if buyers have more strength, we should be seeing a nice pop back to the upside. If the sellers are about to come in, we're about to be having another pullback, strong pullback coming. So let's see. Let's see what's about to take place. Let's see, guys. I mean, we still got Tesla holding. Tesla is still pushing. And I told you guys since yesterday, Tesla was setting up for something. So I did warn y'all yesterday. What is Apple doing? Let me see. IWM 278. We need to get that push back above 279 for that push up to 280. Let's see. Apple. How we looking on Apple? Apple, I mean, we're still holding up slightly. You gotta get that break back above that 285 level back up to get that continuation uptrend. Underneath 285, shorts, take them on down. Back down towards 282.50s, down towards the 280s where you'll get your downtrend. SPY, we're just trying to see which way we about to come, how we about to set up on this one. Because they both got an advantage. Because shorts already have their top. The question is, can they start to create that downtrend, continuation downtrend? Longs, you still got this little down, you still got this uptrend. So we're right in the middle to see what's about to happen. We're right in the middle. So let's see how we can play off of this. I mean, I do see like this ascending triangle pattern. But let's see how we about to play off of this real quick. Shorts, you already know what you need to take out. 722.50 down to 722 itself. Longs, you already know what you need. 723.50 back towards the upside. So let's just see. I'm trying to look at every which way to try to help us out on both sides. I mean, the only thing I see so far is weakness. Because you're not on top of the 9 EMA, you're underneath it. Which you already know, now your 9 EMA is going to be resistance. Because notice, every time you hit the 9 EMA, pull back. 9 EMA, pull back. 9 EMA, pull back. And if you fall underneath that 20 EMA and that VWAP, that's going to be 3 indicators going against you on the long side. So that means that you could be setting up for a possible gap fill down from these 3 indicators back down this way. So that means it's going to hit my target down towards that 22. That means you'll go for a flush that way. So notice, you lost the 9 EMA. Now you're fighting to try to hold the 20 EMA and that VWAP. You lose that, you got to focus now on a possible flush that could happen in a few minutes. Could be setting up for a flush coming. So let's see what's about to happen. Let's see what's about to happen, guys. Let's see where we go. I'm trying to watch everything. Apple's a little weak. Tesla's the only one that's still holding. Tesla's the only one still fighting to hold. I mean, that bad boy's still running. Let's see what else we got. AMD. How we going AMD? AMD, nope, weak. What about Microsoft? What we looking at on Microsoft? Yeah, Microsoft trying to hold. Got to get it above 415. 315. That's going to be one of your key levels, guys. If you trade Microsoft, we need 415. Your next level is going to be 430. 415 to get that ball rocking and rolling. What else we got? Nvidia. What we got on Nvidia? Nvidia, you gotta get back above 200. Point blank, you gotta get back above 200. Other than that, you're gonna get that continuation dump off. And you already got a downtrend set up on Nvidia, and then you back underneath 200. You already know 200. That's gonna be a natural level, and they can hold up as support and resistance. Being underneath that, you already know who that's gonna benefit, the short, because you're underneath 200, and they're gonna try to pull their way back down. So only bias when you gotta have to get back above 200 level. Meta said 620. Google still trying to hold 380. AMD 353. All right, what we got? Check CRWV. So guys, watch. Like I said, longs, you gotta hold above that 720-250. You gotta hold that floor for that nice reversal back up. Ooh. Yep. Remember I told you guys about those indicators? 9MA, 20MA VWAP. If we can't get above those, again, it could work against those longs for a possible flush back down this way. What I told you. What I told you. Look at that downtrend setting up. What I told you, guys. Shorts, what you wanted to see. A lower high build, right? You already had these highs here. When did I mark off that secondary high? 2350. You got to go for that next flush on down, because you have a possible bear flag setting up. You need to crack 722.50 though. Crack it. Because again, you want to take that floor away from those buyers down towards 722. So let's see. Because you're underneath the VWAP. You're underneath the 9. You're underneath the 20. That's starting to look a little weak right now. It's looking like a bear flag right now. I told y'all, if we do not get back above those indicators, you could see a possible flush towards the downside. And like I told you, from 722.50 down to 722 towards my target. I told y'all, be mindful of that. And look, bam. I told you. Watch let me see if we're going to hit my alert. So it looked like we're starting to downtrend. It's starting to get a little weak right now. Little weak. CRWV. Let's see. Buyers going to have to maintain 722 because you want to turn that bad boy into resistance. If anything, you want to trap those shorts right here. Get back above that price point. Save that floor. Save it. There you go. Save it. You better stay on top of 250. Because if not, what we got left on this counter? Oh, we got 4 minutes. No, 3 minutes. Stay on top. Trap them. Longs, that's going to be your floor. Stay on top of 722.50. Because if those sellers take this area, they're going back down this way. I'm telling you where they're going. And they're going to try to play off that bear flag pattern and go off of this indicator gap fill from these indicators. And bam, there they go. I told you, watch my alert about to hit. Let me see if my alert going to hit. Let me see. See, buyers, we're now in the demand zone. Sellers are trying to come in even harder. CRWV, same thing, turning back around. Underneath 122s, back down. So now buyers, sellers are trying to take away your 722 down to 722 itself. I'm sorry, 722.50 down to 722. So now we're in this demand zone. Buyers, you need to buy up. You need to protect your territory. Buy up. Get back on top of 722.50. You need to stop them. Other than that, they're going to come even harder. All right, I see a little possible bear trap setting up. They buying back up. Save that 722.50. Save your territory. Remember, guys, we're in this green block. What is your green block? Demand zone. This is where majority of your buyers will try to step in and try to buy back up. But if those sellers overpower them, they're going to try to pull right back down towards 722 itself. There we go. Okay. All right, buyers. Back on top of 722.50. Okay. I see you buying back up. Came right close to my target. Boy, it was like an inch off. It was an inch off from my target. Look how close my alert almost went off. It's about an inch. What was the low on that one? Oh, I was 4 cents off. My target was 722. It came down as low as 722.04. I was off by 4 cents. I almost hit my target. I was like right there. That bad boy came. My target almost went off on it. But guys, like I said, longs, you got to stay on top of it. Stay on top. What we got left on this candle? 1 minute. Uh-oh. 1 minute. They couldn't hold it. Right back on down. They're trying to go even harder. I'm telling you. They're trying to go for that next red candle down. If you can't get back above 722.50, they're going to try to go for the next red candle down. You better buy back up as quick as you can. You better buy back up. Those sellers going to now take over 722.50. What we got left? 20 seconds. You better buy back up. Other than that, you're going to gap down. There you go. See how they listen to me? You see how they listen? What did they do? Buy right back. So you better buy back up. Uh-oh. Nope. Look like a gap down. Uh-oh. Underneath 722.50 right in time, too. Damn. They couldn't hold it. Damn, they couldn't hold it. That was crazy. You saw that, huh? You saw that? How they try to buy back up right before that candle closed? They try to get right back on top of 722, and those sellers came in and pushed them right back down. Let me see if it's going to hit my alert. So now the sellers have taken over 722.50. Because now 722.50 is no longer the floor, now resistance. I told you guys, watch that. You needed that. Let's see. It's crazy. It's crazy to watch this though, huh? Now the sellers have invaded the demand zone. Let's see what's about to happen. Let's see what's about to happen. They may set up another trap. They may set up another bull trap now. Let's see. They may go up, maybe a little fake out breakout, then a little trap right back down. Let's see what's about to happen. Because you got to keep in mind, you're underneath the VWAP and all your indicators are above you. Your 9 MA, 20 MA. The only thing you are in between at this moment, guys, is these indicators and that 50 SMA this way. So let's see if this is not about to be a bull trap now. If they're not about to, yep. Let's see. Let's see if it's not about to be another bull trap for a harder pullback coming. Let's see. Because you got to keep in mind, you're underneath 722.50 now. Because, again, you're no longer on top of that floor. Now they're going to reverse it even harder back down this way. I told you a possible bear flag was setting up. I told y'all. And I told y'all, look at your candle changes. You go up, green candles, bullish side. Then you reverse, red candle, bearish side. I told you, like a mountain. Your left side always goes up in green. Then your right side goes down in red. And I told y'all to get the ball rocking and rolling puts. What did I say we needed? We needed to crack that 24. We needed to force those buys to get back all their gains. And sure enough, y'all did. Took back all these gains all the way back down towards 722.50. So that represents what? Weakness. Pull back. So I still got my target set in mind right here. I'm still waiting on my target to get hit. Still waiting on it. Let me move it up a little bit. Right. I got my price point down right here. I just want to see. It's like it always gets close to it. But it don't. And the reason why you got to keep in mind, guys, why the buys keep buying right here, because that's your old 52-week high. That's that 21.99. That's why the buys are trying the hardest to hold it. And that's your range. Tops, rotate from tops down to your bottoms. Now, if we crack this level, what's going to be your next secondary level? All the way back down towards that 719.79. Because that means you crack this trend line, and now you'll go for a harder. Matter of fact, let me see. What was the bottoms at yesterday? How hard? Let me see. What did we hold yesterday? Let me take a look at this. What was the old range? That's all the way back down towards 721. So you got this level that's trying to hold. So they cracked 722. You got to run the fall back down. 721s down to the 720s. So let's see where we at right now. So right here, trying to hold. I'm anticipating another flush. I'm anticipating another flush on down. I'm not gonna lie, I'm anticipating another flush coming. Another red candle coming. And I'm waiting for my alert to hit. Because I still believe it's gonna hit it. I'm still waiting on it. Still think it's my alert gonna go off right here. If they come in strong and go for that pullback. I told you guys what we needed. Longs, what did I tell you we need to get above? 23.50 if you wanted to see upside. Shorts, what did I tell you we needed? Stay underneath that 23.50, yank them back down. 22.50 down to the 22s. And I also told you guys, what did you have? A bear flag pattern setting up. I told y'all. Oh, and let me tell everybody about Tesla who missed this opportunity that I alerted since yesterday. And look, it's still going. Next level up, 92.50. Next target, 92.50. Up towards 95. I'm gonna put 2 alerts. I gave everybody a heads up on Tesla. If y'all missed that opportunity, that's on y'all. I told y'all what to watch on that yesterday. I gave y'all heads up on Tesla because you cannot say I didn't. I gave y'all heads up on Tesla. I'm going to put 2 alerts if it keeps pushing. We almost to it. To target number 1, damn near. And 95. 395. Target 1 and 2. Bam. Target here and target here, and it's still going, and I've been alert everybody. I told you guys watch your 380s. I told you your important levels on Tesla was going to be 380, 385. Did I not tell you guys this yesterday? Did I not tell you guys this yesterday? Did I not give you heads up to set yourself up for a good trade on Tesla? Did I not? And look where we at. Damn near $10 up. And I warned y'all. Let me go to my last live stream to prove myself once again that I said this. Let me go to it. I gave everybody heads up on Tesla. I gave everybody heads up. Let me go to my last recap from yesterday, where I gave everybody heads up on this bad boy on Tesla. Look like another. Let's see if we're gonna set up another bull trap. Another bull trap. Let's see. Like I said, shorts keep them underneath 2250. Buyers, you need to recover 2250.
Good money.
Oops, there we go. Let me see if I can find it real quick. When I gave everybody the heads up on Tesla, I warned every freaking body. Don't take, you remember, and I told you guys to write that down yesterday. I said, guys, write this down. Don't take it off your charts. I specifically told you guys to write that down. Let me turn my music off. That's Meta. Let me go to Tesla. What's Tesla at when I warn everybody on Tesla?
That's why I told Longs, you need to above that price point. Sellers keep them below that price point. It look like a big inverted cup.
What was it at?
Big inverted cup. Let me see.
God dog it. I know I had it somewhere. I was talking about Meta and Tesla that day.
Just read, Bernice, what y'all think? That look like a big inverted cup on Meta.
God, where is it at?
To where they're not even giving the pussy an opportunity to break even.
No, it's AMD.
Yeah, no problem at all, but man, yeah, and so that's why I got it listed in yellow. So I'm just keeping you aware of that, guys. Just jot that down for future reference. Once Tesla does start to get that heat and we get that push, we're gonna get that push above 385. And what I'm liking right now, you are above the 200-day moving average. I like that. You're above the 200-day moving average, so you're going from the bearish side of that indicator to the bullish side. So they're definitely trying to hold a level. They're trying to definitely hold a level, trying to get close to that 385 as possible. So they're definitely gearing up for something.
Yesterday.
Like I said, notice your 200-day moving average. See,
Yesterday. I warned everybody on Tesla.
Notice right now, you're above that 200-day moving average.
Let me go back a little bit when I started to figure it out.
I have it marked off. Recently, I don't know if you heard about it, man. And I'm doing.
Come on. Hurry up. There we go.
385, I'm sorry, 385.
Go over a little bit.
Notice, like I said, go back a little bit. Look how powerful that 385 was on the upside. It ran up as high as 400 plus. See that? 85 bounce. So watch that 85. That's why I said that level is going to be very important. Shorts, you want to stay underneath 385. Longs, you want to get back above 385. So that's why I told you that 385 on Tesla is going to be key. And also, I know we got a little uptrend building on that bad boy.
See, that's when I started to notice it.
I might have to fix it, because I know that my pretty choppy. I was trying to fix it the best that I can. Because I saw the uptrend. I was just trying to put the lines in place.
Called it.
But I know it's pretty choppy. Let me see.
I called it. And where did Tesla go? Where did Tesla get back above? 385. 385, I told you was key. Y'all don't want to listen to me. They don't want to listen to me. They don't want to listen. I gave everybody heads up yesterday. I told you to write Tesla down. I said it looked like it's setting up. They're gearing up for something. I told everybody. I warned y'all. Because if y'all would have got in, took heed to what I told you guys today. Let me go to Tesla's contracts. Y'all would have been up. How much I would have been up today? That was a $10 push. 385. No, I'm sorry, 380. Yeah, about 380. 380 was what today? It's about $1. This is Tesla contract today, right? Off of the alert I gave y'all. Look how much y'all would have been up. $2. Look at that. Look how much y'all would have made profit on. I gave y'all heads up. I told y'all. I warned y'all yesterday. Watch Tesla. Watch Tesla. Your key level was 385. You got that little bounce off of 3. I told you. Your areas was 380, 385. Did I not tell you guys this yesterday? That was your key targets. I said your main areas to focus on. I said from 380, long as 380 hold, we want to get above what? 385. Look how much money y'all would have made on the 382.50 contracts. $2. No, let me see. What's the 380 one? It was. Let me see. Let me go back. What was the 380? 380 was what? $2.80. Let me see. 380. 380 itself was what? What was the lows or what was the bottoms at? Right around roughly $3, all the way up to $12 on your contracts. Jeez Louise. Look how much y'all would have been up, boy. Y'all would have listened. How much y'all would have been up? Let me do the math on that. Wait, was that 12? What? I'm going to put $12 minus $3 times, let's say 500 shares. You'd have been up. Y'all, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing no more. I ain't saying nothing. See how much people don't listen to me? I'll give them hints. I told them. I said Tesla look like it's setting up. I said they look like they may be setting up for a possible uptrend. Y'all saw me make an ascending triangle pattern. I told you your main price points you needed, which was 380, and we need to get above 385. I told y'all. Look at this contract. Look how much y'all have been up. Can't say I didn't warn y'all. I told y'all. Y'all hopped at everything else, but the main ones I told y'all. Tesla alone, you would have been up. It's like y'all, I give y'all heads up. It's like some people listen, some people don't. Let me ask, how many people took heed to what I said about Tesla and traded it? Let me ask you guys this. Let me ask you traders this. How many traders took heed to the Tesla setup, took that trade and banked on it today? How many? After I broke that down yesterday. To write it down. How many took heed to Tesla setup, 380, 385, and profited on it? How many? Nobody answered. I guess nobody listened. I guess nobody took heed to me breaking down Tesla yesterday. Okay. I mean. Okay. I told everybody. Can't say I didn't want them. So how we looking now that for those who missed the call out and didn't take the trade, now where can we go from here? That missed this nice move up, break above 85. Let's see what's the next opportunity for those who missed that one. Because now we back in this range again. Now we back above 385. Let's see, what's the next opportunity? I mean, it's still building. Still building like damn near about to make a cup and handle pattern off of this bad boy. So it look like let me see. Could we see 390? We may get 395 today. We may. We got to get back above 392.50 to get that push, to get that one. To get that finish that out. Up a shadow already on it. So for those who missed this one, I'm trying to figure out what's going to be the next opportunity. Because you are back bullish. You are back bullish. So, as we go from Friday to next week, what do we need to hold now? Got to be between, I want to say 388, 387.50. Pull back bounce to go back up towards the 390s, 395s. It's going to be your next possible setup. I gave y'all the first one. So, we'll see. We'll see. As we go into next week. Because I told y'all, next week I'm going in. So, I'm telling y'all, I'm going in. So, I gave y'all as much valuable information this week. So, it's up to y'all to take this into consideration and make the best of it going into next week. Because, I mean, I'm going to answer questions every now and then, but I'm going to be focused on my trades. I'm just letting you guys know. Next week is going, I'm telling you, I'm going in. I'm not looking back. And so ain't nobody answered the question. So nobody took a Tesla trade after I alerted you guys yesterday. So nobody took the Tesla trade? Wow, that's crazy. That was easy money up. $10 up is insane. From the lows and recovery of 380 all the way up to the 390, that was $10 up. Tell him don't do that. He's supposed to be on my side. Come on now. He said, listen, man, some of us, me, effed up was busted. I didn't call nobody out. See? I didn't even tell her. I didn't even say nothing. But I gave y'all valuable information. But because I was telling y'all, I said, because the fact is nobody wasn't paying, they wasn't paying attention to Tesla. Where we at? Today, Friday? Nobody wasn't paying attention to Tesla Wednesday, Thursday. Nah, tell it's all good. It's all love. But no, I was noticing it because even throughout the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all the way up to today, I was noticing that it was still holding, but nobody wasn't paying attention to it. But I was also noticing the pattern. And the main areas that I knew we needed that made sense when I was, going over my charts was 380, 385. That's why I kept bringing it up. So that's why yesterday, before I ended my live, that's why I went through those charts between Meta and Tesla. I said Meta, nice to go on nice runs. Because remember, yesterday we went from 600 to 620s. I said 620 is going to be key. We hold 620s, you'll have room to run up towards the possible areas of 640s. I said Tesla looked like it's setting up. I said as long as Tesla can hold 380, longs, we need to get the move back up to 385. We get above 385, that bad boy can rip. And I even broke it down and showed you the power of 385. And lo and behold, look at the power of 385. I warned everybody. I alerted everybody so you can write that down. I even said, write that down. I even said it. I said, guys, write that down. I even said it. I said, don't take Tesla off your list. Watch Tesla just in case. Ain't nobody listening to me. My heart hurts. My heart hurts. Y'all. Let me see if I can bring it back one more time when I said it. When I say write it down. Hold up. See, that's when I started to figure it out yesterday. All right. Watch. I fixed it. See, they're gearing up for something. I said that's why I'm trying to look at it ahead of time. Tell, I said your name. Look. I said your name. I warned everybody. Oh my God. I warned everybody. All my ladies. And ain't none of my ladies, my beautiful queens, took that trade. Oh my God. Y'all have been done for Friday. $10 up, y'all have been done for today. And even if y'all couldn't afford Tesla, you got TSLL ETF. Let me see on that one. Even if y'all would have had a small account, TSLL follows Tesla. So TSLL, the levels on that was what, 1240 up towards the 12, 13, 20s. I mean, look at that. Same exact pattern. That's the ETF. That's the cheaper contracts for Tesla, but moves in the same direction as Tesla. The only difference is the price point. But I warned y'all. I told y'all. Now, Jay, what's next? Write down Meta. Write down Meta when that catches fire. I know right now we're still pulling back down on it. So, but still keep Tesla in mind. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Still keep Tesla in mind. Tesla still got a lot of room to still go, because they're aiming for that 400. So even if you missed that first one, Taylor, and everybody else, you still got an opportunity, because you're above 385. So you still got a chance on it. So don't write it down. Keep Tesla in your belt. Don't stay above 385, because I tell you, I'm showing y'all once again for Friday. Look at the power of 385. So if you don't want to chase and you wait for a pullback, as long as you stay above 385, look for that next level up. All right, Meta, real quick. Meta. Let's go to Meta real quick. I'm giving you guys heads up way ahead of time. All right, right now, Meta, we got to get back above what price point? 620. Look on, again, once again, like I told you on Tesla, look on how powerful 620 is. 620s, up to the 640s, 660s, and so forth. Look at the power of 620. It's only holding up as resistance right now because you're underneath it. And it's forming a bear flag right now. So right now, yeah, Meta has a strong resistance at 620. But once buyers get above 620, I'm telling you guys this, so at least y'all know for the second time in a row, Meta gets above 620s. The power that Meta has. So once you come out of this little inverted cup and we get back above 620s, the sky's the limit. Right now, you're in between a range of 620, 600. Buys, 600s, bottoms. Tops, puts, 620s. Once you come out of this range, again, longs, you want to get above 620s. Shorts, you want to stay below 620 for the possible pullback down to 600s as you continue your way down towards this way. So at least I'm letting you guys know ahead of time again. Again, my account was busted while waiting for settlement. No, but that's what I'm saying. This is just the first rodeo. So right now, Taylor, what that's going to do, even going into next week, that's going to get those buyers excited. Because for those who may have missed this one, they're going to be waiting for the next setup. So just keep Tesla jotted down. Just keep it written down. So you know that, again, you already know the price point that we need to stay on top of. Even once we pull back, we want to stay above that 385. 385 holds, then you already know. We want to move our way back on up. 387.50s up to the 390. So it's still not over. This is just the start of the build-up. Again, you got to think about traders who may have missed this opportunity. They may want to jump in again. Just keep Tesla jotted down. Remember your price point. Stay above 385. And we could, because you still got room to possibly push up to 400. So just keep it jotted down going into next week. So at least I'm telling you guys again ahead of time. At least y'all know. So right now, guys, as far as SPY, we're back up testing 2350. Watch that 2350 again. Longs, you need to get above that price point for that breakout and then reversal back up to the upside of 24 plus. Shorts, stay below 2350 for that next leg on down, which will create another what? Lower high. So watch that level, 2350. Shorts, keep them underneath. Buys break above. So. But I gave y'all, again, heads up so far. IWM, I know Jenna brought that up for sure. IWM, we need to get back above what it was. Let me go back to it real quick. IWM, we got to get back above 279. 279 for the possible push back up towards 280s. 280s. So we need to break above this price point for that push up that way. Nice little U-shaped pattern. So keep that on watch. Let's see if SPY is going to get rejected again. Possible little bull trap right here. Again, lower high building for a possible downtrend setup for that possible next flush coming. Keep that on watch, because it could be a possible downtrend now setting up if they don't break back up towards the upside, towards those highs, where it could be creating a what? Lower high. Keep that on watch. Guys, let me run to the restroom real quick. Keep everything on watch. Congratulations to my traders who did kill it this morning. And we'll see how we're going to end Friday as we go into next week. I'll be right back. Let me run to the restroom, and we'll see on how the rest is going to finish. So I got about how many minutes with you guys? About 30 minutes. Because remember, half a day Friday. I don't want you guys over trading on a Friday. I'll be right back. Peace. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Hey, but Taylor, you got to give me credit, though. I did say your name. I called out all my ladies and gave everybody heads up, all of y'all, for y'all to write that down. I called y'all out specifically. I gave y'all heads up. So let's see where we go, guys. Let's see if those buys going to get that break above 23.50 up, or will we get stuffed? Let's see. Let's see if those buys have enough strength to break back into that supply zone. Let's see. So question is, will we start to create a downtrend now on down, or will we get that reversal? So let's see what we at this time. Let's try to create another. I'm just saying. Hey, I called your name. Can't say I left you out. You can't say that. I said your name. Respectfully. I said your name. I'm just saying, Taylor. I said it. I acknowledged you. Just saying. It's all good. Like I said, it's always opportunities. It's gonna be another one coming. Just watch Tesla on how it's setting up now. Watch Tesla how we setting up now. Next target up, I have 395 on that one. Got 395 on that one. But that was a beautiful little setup though. A good entry. 380s, up to 390. Damn, now $12. So SPY, let's see if we're setting up for a possible downtrend now. Let's see what we're doing. Let's see what we're about to do. We're right in the crossroad, guys. Right in the crossroad between a possible downtrend and a continuation uptrend. Let's see what's about to happen. Let's see how we're going to come out of this little wedge. We're still in this range, though. Keep in mind, guys, we're still in this range. 22.50, 23.50. We're still in that dollar range. We're still in this consolidated state because we haven't successfully got a strong breakout or a crack. We tried to crack, but then they bounced off of that around that 722. Back up to 722.50, putting us back in that range. So let's see what's about to happen. So keep in mind, this is your temporary top as of now and your temporary bottoms. So let's just see on how we're about to come out. Shorts, keep them underneath. 23.50s on down. Longs, you want to break above that price point and push your way back up towards 24 plus. That's what you want to see. So keep it on watch, see where we go. Tesla, still looking for that 395. Shout out to my traders who did get in, who's still in, or jumped in. And still, taking advantage of the upside. So shout out to my loans on that. Shout out to my loans. IWM still looking good. Got like a little U-shaped pattern setting up. We got to get that break above 279. For that possible push up to 79.50, I'm going to put my alert 79.50 to see can we get that push all the way up. Need to break through 279 first. 279 first. Target area 279.50 on the upside. If we can go for that strong push, if volatility can step in and buyers can go for that pull to the upside on IWM. So I'm gonna put two alerts. I'm gonna put two alerts on that one. I'm gonna put 279 and 279.50. So Jenna, that'll be your two targets towards the upside. That'll be your two targets towards the upside on that bad boy. All right, bounced off the VWAP. Trying to go for that move back up. Keep that on watch. Watch this level here. Stay above 78.50 for that push back up towards 79s. Let's see, can we get that continuation push? SPY, remember, guys, what I told you? Watch your 723.50. Buyers need to break. Shorts need to trap them. Yank them back down for that next lower high build. For the possible startup of this downtrend. So keep it on watch. It's only, 11 o'clock? So that's just the first half of the market. So we still got to see what the second half is going to present. All right, Taylor, what else? Let me see how I can help you, Queen. What else you looking at? What else you got in mind? I'll help you out. Because remember, guys, today is the last day. I'm going to fully be helping everybody out. Because remember, next week is the small account challenge. So throw out whatever ticket you need. I'm here to help as much as I can. Jenna, Taylor, Jew, Nadia, Aussie, all of y'all, Meth, anybody? Y'all need help with anything else, let me know, because this is the last day I'm going fully in as far as helping. Other than that, I'm going to be locking in next week. So, I'm helping out as much as I can. So, remember, shorts, trap them. Set up bull traps, keep them underneath. You want to stuff them. We don't want no counters to successfully break through that. You want to keep all those counters underneath, creating another resistance. Well, you can start to reverse it right back on down. Create another almost create like a cup. Giving you an inverted cup back down. So what you want to do is, shorts, from these bottoms, You want to trap them at these tops and then cup them right back down towards that 722. Longs, again, you want to reverse this level. You want to turn this area from resistance to support, break out of this downtrend, and go for that reversal and that U-shaped pattern back to the upside. So let me draw it out on what you need. I'll draw it out real quick. So again, guys, if y'all need help with anything, please feel free to let me know. Longs, you need to get above this price point because that's going to help you get out of this downtrend setup for the possible push back up to 24 this way as we create this little U-shaped pattern, and then we want to go from there, try to go for this 25 price point. That's on the long side. Shorts, you want to stay underneath 23.50, stay underneath that downtrend, pull back 22.50 down to 22, giving you an inverted cup, and then go for that possible secondary dump by down toward the 200-day moving average, bring you back down to the 720s. That's what you want to see. Thanks. I'll be with you on that small account challenge. I'm on. Okay. JOBY. What is that one? Let me see. JOBY. Oh, JOBY is nice. What is that? JOBY. Is that an AI? What is that coin? Oh no, it said aviation, didn't it? Let me see. Yeah, aviation. I mean, that's still. Let me take a look at it. So guys, watch your level. Again, watch that. That's gonna be crucial. 723.50. Tesla longs. We still anticipating at 395. Let me see JOBY real quick. Let me see. So like I said, Meta, you already know what we need, guys. Longs, you need to get back above 720. All right, JOBY. IWM, 290, 279. Next key level up is gonna be 279.50. Got another one off. The hell was that one? Tesla, 395. Shout out to my longs. 395. Let me go back down real quick. 395. There you go. What's after that? As long as you keep pushing, 392.50. I'm sorry, 397.50. My apologies. 397.50. Let me see where we at on that one. Where are your true areas? We need to get above, right around 950. Need to get above that 950 level on that one. On JOBY, it's gonna be around 950 right here. We keep topping out. 950 rejection, 950 rejection, 950 rejection. You can clearly see that where that resistance zone is. And these highs is located right around 989 here. So 989 here. Bam, perfect. So, in other words, Teller, you want to get a break above that 950 to put you back in this range between 950 up towards that 989 level here. So you gotta get that break above 950. 950. I mean, I do see a little uptrend, a little steep uptrend. I'm trying to see something real quick. Let me see if I can try to create. I'm gonna try to take these back bottoms. I'm trying to see something real quick. I'm trying to see something where they cracked that trend line and got back on top of that trend line. That's what it looked like. It looked like they tried to crack it and they recovered it. From these bottoms where you bounced, then you fell underneath the trend line, then you bounced on the trend line, cracked the trend line, back on top of the trend line. So that's what it looked like. They back on top of the trend line, back in this ascending triangle pattern. So that's what it looked like on JOBY. So that's what it looked like. So that's what it looked like, Queen. I'm just trying to get the price points almost to a T. So it looked like in a possible ascending triangle pattern. Tops right around this, 950. Because you can see because you can see where you keep getting rejected at, Teller. 950, 950, 950, 950. So you know you need to break above that price point. Because you know right now, as of now, it's going to hold up a strong resistance until you break above it. Once you get above that 950, then we can turn that into possible strong support. And then go for that next leg up towards the 950 on up towards that $10 mark. So that's what you want to see. But 950 is going to be your main key level. So I'm going to mark that off in yellow where it can act as a pivot point. So I'm going to mark that off in yellow for you on that one. So JOBY, and I'm going to set a price point. I mean, we close right by it. Right close to it. And I'm going to set that one up for an hourly time frame on that. All right, that's done. All right, cool. And then from that level, you have your secondary high right around that 989 level. So just mark your levels down. 950, you need to break, and then your next high there is going to be right around 989 level. No problem at all, Queen. No problem at all. And you do have an uptrend build. I mean, you just got to get above that price point. Your 950. Keep in mind, 950 is going to be key. because that's going to be a pivot point. We can act as support and resistance because you can clearly see it. When you're underneath it, it benefits the sellers. Pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Once you break above that price point, we can turn that bad boy from resistance into support. We can utilize that bad boy to bounce from 950 on up. So keep that in mind. And what was the other one? Real quick, USO. Oh, it's oil. Yeah, USO oil. What is your game plan for oil? I mean, on the what you playing, the downside? Downside, we need to crack that 140. 140 on down towards the roughly almost like close to 135. So yep, from 140 area on down this way towards the 136 to 135ish areas, damn near towards that 200-day moving average. Could look like it could be setting up now for a reversal on down, possibly. So I'm just trying to see what the strong key level is going to be at on this bad boy. Do I got a 1 hour time frame on that one? Nope, I do not. I mean, let me mark off these old levels first to see what we can pull down to. Let's see, level number 1 and level number 2, right where we at. Towards these highs. So down towards that 397. Let me put 397. Let me see if 397.50 will work. Yeah, 397.50 down to, what is this, almost close to 335. So yeah, and that 200-day moving average is moving up right towards where that 137.50 is at on USO on that oil. Okay. All right, guys. Let's go back. Tesla, next key level up. As long as you stay above 395, it's gonna be 397.50. That'll be your next target area up. 397.50. All right. So watch your 395 longs. Hold at 395. Go for that push up to 397.50. JOBY, like I said, Taylor, watch that 950. Let's see if we can get that break above. If we can break above it, we can turn it to possible support. But watch, because you may have sellers sitting right around that 950. Watch to see if sellers going to come in and block them. If they come in, they're going to pull underneath 950 back on down. But if we can break above it, we want to turn that bad boy into support and go for that continuation push to the upside. So watch your 950. 950. SPY, we got right back above 23.50 as we talked about. Buyers get back above that price point for that nice U-shaped pattern back to the upside. So far, bouncing our way back on up, get back above 24, retest these highs. Now, as we push up towards these highs, could this create a double top, or could we break above that price point and create a new higher price point? So broke back above the out of the downtrend, trying to go for that U-shaped pattern back on up, backing now to the supply zone once again. From 24 to that 24.87, that's your new 52-week high. This way. Where's my price point at on that? I thought I created one. There we go. So previous 52-week high and new 52-week high. So I gotta change that one out because that's previous now because we no longer need no longer new. Previous PRV. Alright, back that way. Now y'all notice, guys, the range from bottoms rotating all the way back to the top. Now you notice your range, guys. Notice your range. The level that we couldn't crack, 722. Back on up towards that 724.87. So that's your range for right now. Just jot down your price points. Keep that in mind and play off of it. Because you already know what you need to do. You're going to need to break out of that range to create a higher price point. And even if you pull back down, 9 times out of 10, they're going to do what? Utilize that 724.87 for a possible pullback bounce. So that's all you do. Just mark off your levels. Mark off your levels, your psychological areas of resistance and your psychological area of support. And notice we figured out what? A range. We figured out a range. The question is how to come out of this box. Are we going to break out of the box or are we going to crack the box? Right now, we're reversing our way back on up, trying to break out of the box. Taylor, JOBY, you are above that 950. You want to stay on top of that. Close, because again, you want to turn that bad boy from resistance now into support. So keep that in mind. So you're good to go on JOBY. So you got that down pat. All right. Anything else? Apple. What price point we need to get on top of that one? That was because right now Apple's still top gainer. Where we at? Apple. Got to get above that 285. Still got my target set up. Let's get above 285. Next level up is 287.50. Little U-shaped pattern on that one. Alright, so I'm going to take this downtrend off. We don't need that no more. We didn't broke out of that. So focus on the continuation uptrend and the ascending triangle pattern. So therefore, trend line is still holding. Still got this ascending triangle pattern still setting up. Remember where your highs at is located at this time. 224.87. If you want to round it off, 225. Because remember, that's your half dollar mark. So understand your pattern. Remember, ELE, environment, levels, entries, and exits. Remember, the market goes through 4 states within the market. You have to figure out which out of the 4 is it. Is it a trending state, whether it's up or down? Is it a ranging state, which is a channel? Is it a breakout state or a reversal state? So right now, buys have held. So we already know so far, 722 is holding up at strong resistance. This is your demand zone. You clearly see why I have it marked off in green, because sellers couldn't take it out. Buyers bought back up. Going now back into where? Your supply zone, where your sellers are located. So you're going from one territory to the next territory, guys. That's it. Now buyers are trying to move and invade the seller's territory. Now they're trying to take it out. Now they're trying to claim it. Why am I, man, these damn numbers keep going on. Phone keep ringing like crazy. I don't know who calling me. So keep it on watch, guys. Keep it on watch. U-shaped pattern still forming. Still got buys pushed to the upside. U-shaped pattern. Still got Tesla. Next key level up, guys. As long as you hold that 395, 397.50. Because we know what they're trying to go to. They're trying to go up towards where? 400. They're trying to slowly push their way up to 400. 400 level. I'm going to set one more alert on Tesla for right now to see if we're going to get that break at 400 or get rejected at 400. Let's keep it on watch. So I'm going to set up 2 more alerts on Tesla, and that should be it for right now. So I got 97.50 up to 400 on that one. Apple, you back above 285. I got 2 specific targets on the upside, 287.50 up to 290. Still got SPY, still watching this key level here. Nice little U-shaped pattern back to the upside. Still in, keep in mind, still in this ascending triangle pattern. Still in this ascending triangle pattern. Still holding. Still maintaining. Let's see, can buyers go for that, for that breakout above 25 on up, or will we get rejected at 25, for pretty much a double top and then back down. Buyers, you already know, you need to get above that price point for that push on up. Sellers, keep them underneath for that reversal right back on down. So let's see. Oh, man. Slowly building, still slowly trapping. They still trapping shorts. That's insane. They still trapping these short sellers. Hold on, guys. Phone call. Hold up. Sorry. All right, guys, give me a minute. I got to open the door for Queen real quick. She's at the gate. Let me go open it up real quick. Keep everything on watch, guys. U-shaped patterns. Again, watch your target price points on SPY, on Apple. I'll be right back. Keep everything on watch. Yeah, guys, we back. See how we came, as soon as we came into that supply zone, see those sellers came in, start to pull them back. As soon as we go from one territory to the next, look at your sellers. Look at the supply zone. See how they started coming in and attacking those buyers, preventing them from breaking out? Right into that territory. They're trying to protect their level. Sellers are preventing those buyers from trying to re-break above that price point. So you enter right into the sell zone, they came in attacking. Pulling you right back underneath what price point? $23.50. We got 2 minutes. Watch to see how after we get that counter close back underneath $23.50. Jazz. Hey, mama. I love you. Hey, baby. All right, guys, we're pulling back underneath 395 on Tesla. Back underneath 395. Getting a nice little pullback now. As lunch hours is rolling in about 6 minutes. I'm assuming we're leaving you guys be. I do have to take off soon. Watch that 2350. Watch 2350. Buyers are gonna try to horse the hold. Shorts close underneath. You got about 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Stay underneath that price point because we want to turn 2350 back into resistance. Buyers, you want to turn that bad boy back into support. You want to do a possible red to green move back up. You want to turn that to support, bounce back up. Sellers stay underneath to go right back underneath 2350 on down. So let's see how we're about to close in about 15 seconds, guys. 15 seconds. Watch this counter. Let's see how we're going to close. Right now, we're underneath 2350. The buyers are trying to fight to get on top of it. Let's see. Will we gap down or gap up? Let's see in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Look like a gap down possibly. Yeah. Let's see. What did we close at? What was the close on this one? 48. Closed underneath it. So let's see. Let's see what's about to happen. Buyers stay on top of 2350. Sellers get back below. This kind of closed underneath it. So let's see what's about to happen. Because the close on this one was 23.48. So let's see. Let's see what's about to occur. If the sellers have it, we should be seeing a second red candle pull back down this way. Let's see what we get. Keeping everything on watch, guys. Keep in mind, Tesla, you back underneath that 395. Back to resistance. I'm seeing the upper shadow on my 1 hour time frame on SPY. Upper shadow from 24s back down to that 2350. Keep that on watch. Let's see. I'm watching that 2350 very cautiously to see if we can stay underneath it. But if buy, you step in. Again, you want to hold 2350 for that push back up towards 24. Let's see what we get. So watch this key level, guys. Watch that 2350. As I told you, it's going to be a crucial key. It can play a resistance and also can play support. So watch 2350. Buyers stay above that price point. Sellers get back below that price point. Taylor, how you looking on JOBY? Let me see. Let me take my we don't need earnings no more. Let me go back to my watch list. Well, I can just type in random tickers now. Where's my watch list? Watch list. There we go. All right. What was it? JOBY? Where we at on that? Price wise, gotta get above that 90. Gotta get above that 50 level, 950. Let me go to CLWV. CLWV is at a 7. We at on CLWV. Where we at? CLWV right underneath that 122, down to 119, kind of in this consolidated range. Consolidated. SPY, we still fighting, guys. Watch that 2350. Shorts get back below. Long stay on top. So it look like we may be possibly setting up for the second red candle down underneath that price point, back down towards that 2250. Look like we could be setting up another little top right here. We got this one right here, number 1, and then look like we came down a little bit lower. So look like this high is weaker than this one. So keep in mind, we couldn't go all the way back up towards this the new high of days. Started to pull back already. Starting to come down a little bit weaker. What was that top at? Around 24.50-ish? Almost. A little bit off from it. Second red candle down, guys. Second red candle toward the downside. Let's see. Right underneath 23.50, as we talked about. As I told you guys, going to be very crucial. Very crucial, very crucial. Short tablet, we want to see a second red candle down. All right. Guys, anything else we need to go over? We went over Tesla, pretty much all the blue chips. I know Taylor, we went over JOBY and the and USO. I know we went over that already. Jew, I know we went over gold. So anything else we need to go over, guys? Anything else before I leave? Anything else? So watch, keep in mind, guys, we still in this range still. We're still in this range. Still in this range. Just got to figure out how we're going to come out of this range going into the second half of the market. Again, whether we're going to get that continuation sell-off or we're going to get that breakout. So keep in mind, sellers, you're already underneath that 2350. We want to, the main floor you want to take away from the buyers is that 722. I think that should, let me see. I think that should be it for us now. Soon about to leave you guys be, man. I'm about to be heading on out. Got to run a few errands. Got some things to do. So if y'all have any questions, comments, or concern before I do head on out, guys, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm here to help you guys at this time. If y'all need me to go over any tickets, I'm here. Other than that, I will be wishing everybody a blessed weekend, and I will be getting the live stream set up over the weekend. Prepping up for the upcoming weekend. Upcoming week. And definitely gonna keep everything on watch to see where we go from here, especially after hitting these new high of days as high as the 24s, to see where we go from here going into the next week. So before I do leave, targeted areas for Tesla for sure. As long as those buys hold 395, we want to get that push up towards 397.50 of the 400. Let me go through them all real quick. Let me see. Apple, what we need on that one? Apple. We need to get it back above 286 for that push up towards 288. Let me see. Microsoft, as I told you guys, we need to stay above 415 for that possible push back up towards the 430s. Amazon, 72 to 74. Yeah, 72 to 74 level. We need to get back above that price point. Stay above 70 for that push back up to 72, up to the 74. AMD, what was the price point? Was it 353? Yeah. So right now, we're still in this range with AMD. We got back above that 353, trying to push our way back up towards these recent levels, towards that 357.03, up towards that new level, up towards 358.23. So you can clearly see the rotations trying to push that way back up to the upside. Keep that on watch. One of your two target areas, back up towards that 357.03. Up towards the newer high price points, 358.23. Meta, we already know we need 620, get back above 620. Nvidia, we first got to get back above 200 for that push back on up. We need to see 202, 204, slowly climb our way back up to the 210s. And last but not least, Google. We want to get that push back above that 385 level, because I think it's kind of in the same vicinity of as Tesla. I think they're almost in the same areas. Let me go to Tesla real quick. I think they're kind of like in the same price bracket down there. Well, no, I lied, because Tesla went on that bullish run, so it already broke through the 90s. It already left Google behind. So Google has to climb his way back up to meet up with Tesla. And notice, guys, Tesla is where? Trying to go for that push up towards 397.50. Watch that. Remember your next key levels, 397.50 up to 400. So right now, Tesla still has a lot of gas in the tank that's still pushing towards the upside. SPY, as I said, shorts, watch 723.50. Stay underneath that price point for that pull right back down. Because what you want to create is somewhat of an inverted cup. You want to create somewhat of an inverted cup. You want to pull your way back down towards that 722.50s, down to the 722s. So in other words, you want to take out 722 point blank. You want to go from the 722s, preferably down to the 720s on the short side. Longs, you want to get back above, up towards the 724s for that possible push up towards the 726. So just keep everything on watch. So guys, I'm about to wish everybody, again, happy, blessed weekend. Again, thank you guys so much for coming through too. If I have earned your support and your love, baby girl, if and you are gaining a lot from my content, and I'm doing this, as much as I can to help put money in you guys' pockets, man. Please do your boy a favor. Go to my YouTube channel under JTraedz. Smash the subscribe button. If y'all ready to subscribe, you already know what else to do. Run up the likes. That goes a long way. They'll help the algorithms move, and the account, the channel gets bigger and expands, and we can help more and more people. And if you're on Twitch, follow or subscribe to avoid the ads. Thank y'all for everything, man. But also, let me give you guys y'all love, man, and shout outs and salutes to you guys too as well. So, W to the team. As always, you already know what time it is. As usual, as always, a shout out to my mods. Thank you guys for a great job that you guys do and everything. So I definitely appreciate you guys for all of that. Other than that, about to be getting myself ready, geared on out, guys. So let me wish everybody a happy and blessed weekend as we roll on out. Get everything set. Oops. There we go. So guys, I'm about to be heading on out. Hope everybody have a blessed, enjoy the rest of y'all day and have a blessed weekend. I will see you guys for Money Monday. Don't forget the challenge will be taking off Monday, guys, May 4th. And, again, if y'all want to roll with me, y'all can roll with me. Just have fun and, just do the best that we can. So, other than that, guys, congratulations on your profits. Again, do not turn, especially today, into a gamble. You already know how Friday gets, especially after 12 o'clock. The volume starts to kind of die down off a little bit. And, again, if you already made profits, there's really no point in jumping back into the market and damn near giving back what you already gained. But other than that, guys, I'm about to be heading on out, and I will be here over the weekend. Like I said, I'm gonna do another live stream to get everybody prepped up for next week. So other than that, guys, stay blessed, stay safe. You already know what I'm about to say before I head on out. Maximize your reward, minimize your risk. Always put great over greed, and you will succeed every single time. Till then, guys, stay blessed, stay safe. See y'all next week for Money Monday. Love y'all. Peace.
Subscribe for more content.